Salute. It's been a while. Is anybody here yet? Good, Gay Lonzo, amazing. Salute. Pounds, Knockout Ned, the Chillin' Distributor. Garcia, AC, whatever the fuck, SF. What up, bro? Been a minute. I think it's been a. What's up, Gay Lonzo? It's been a minute, bro. I don't think. I think the last one I did was after Donaire got upset by Santiago, bro. I forgot what card that was. That to be Spence versus Crawford, bro. Salute Surgeon, bro. Salute Surgeon. I think that was Spence versus Crawford, bro. We haven't even talked about Navarrete, not about this. I don't even remember what fights happened, bro. I don't even remember what fights just happened. Salute Pounds, man. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, bro. What's up with everybody? Where is everybody, bro? Where is everybody? Who wants to jump on and fucking chit chat, dude? Yeah, obviously today's Labor Day. Some of us worked, some of us didn't. It was a fucking overall it's pretty chill day, man. Overall pretty chill day, bro. Overall chill day. I don't know what you guys want to talk about tonight. I think I missed all the recent boxing news. Let me look up some shit, bro, real quick. I came all prepared. I don't think we got any fights this weekend, do we? I don't think so. Let me look up real quick what we got. As you can see, the artwork is Navarrete, bro. Navarrete fucking smiling like a devil over Valdez's beat up face, bro. And that's just what it is. We have I think Golden Boy has a Thursday card, right? Yeah, they have a Thursday card. Raul Correal versus Courtney Pennington. I don't know what the fuck. Is that like a man on girl one? I don't know. Some random shit, bro. Who's out there, bro? I don't have anybody watching. What? Nobody's out there. Nobody wants to jump on real quick. What do you guys want to talk about? Bomac's arrest. Fuck yeah, bro. How did Bomac get a fucking gun to the UK, bro? That's insane, dude. How the fuck does that even happen? Somebody, I think, salute fucking Earl Stevens, bro. He says no dignity, no pride. Can you expound on that, Earl Stevens? You're talking about Bomac? Bro, how the fuck did Bomac get a gun across into another country, especially a country like the UK where guns are banned, right? I believe they're banned, dude. So how's that even possible? This was fucking. I think Never Sobers fucking said that Bomac hit that somewhere one of his folds, bro. He hit it one of his folds, which was kind of funny. It was actually pretty funny. So salute Never Sobers, bro. Who's also probably not gone live in a minute. I think Frank hasn't gone live in a minute. Frank has been MIA too, actually. Salute what Repid. I know he's out there somewhere. Fucking he's at Burning Man, bro. He's trapped in Burning Man right now. Repid was out with the hippies, bro, and he got cut in that mudslide, bro. He's taking his truck out right now. He's chilling, bro. Salute Bomac, a gangster. Salute Don Ramon Champ, bro. Yeah, I guess Bomac is a gangster, bro. I guess now we have to look into got to look into what other shady business Bomac and his team were up to, bro. Because Chris Eubank, right? That was the big fight of the weekend. Chris Eubank versus Liam Smith, and they said there was no body testing, bro. You know, I don't think there's any body testing for Crawford versus Spence, bro. No fucking, so I don't gotta say it. I think we all know what I'm alluding to. But the gun, man, the bringing a gun on an airplane is insane to me, bro. You gotta be kind of dumb. And to me, it's like, what does Bomac need a gun for in the UK? Isn't he? He should be pretty well off and have some pretty decent security if he wanted to, right? If Crawford's with him especially, right? It's like, I don't know. What kind of shit? What the fuck do you need that for? Fuck, Liam Smith. I guess I'll give my review of that fight. That fight was Chris Eubank basically schooled him and got a stoppage over fucking Liam Smith, I was pretty surprised because Munguia couldn't knock out Liam Smith, bro. Salute Jack Ripper, bro. He said, who did that fat crip sneak the gun into the country? Bomac. Allegedly Bomac was arrested for having a gun in his luggage. A handgun, I believe, which is pretty crazy. Knockout Ned. He says he's a big target anywhere. Yeah, Knockout Ned. He's a huge target. He's a target. You know, he's a huge target. Yes, he might as well just fucking wear a bullseye on his fucking as a shirt, right? He'd rather walk around. And to be fair, Bomac was a super heavyweight, right? He was a super heavyweight in the Olympics. He's super heavyweight. I think damn, bro, Bomac's like 5'8" and at super heavyweight, bro. He's like Andy Ruiz, except you know what, bro? I bet that's how Andy Ruiz is gonna look once he retires, bro. He's gonna be like on one of those scooters. Andy's gonna be on a scooter. He's gonna be on a scooter holding fucking gloves, bro, or mitts. Salute Shane Dawson, bro. Here, I'll drop a link, bro. I don't know who the fuck that. Al Heyman and what'd you say, Pounds? Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn set up Bomac? Maybe, dude. That's a good one. That's a good one. So nobody thought the Bomac's smaller than Crawford. He's like 5'7". Damn, is that true? No way. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. It's crazy to me that Bomac's always in the gym and he just keeps getting bigger, bro. You know, if you spend that much time in the gym, you think in the downtime while Crawford's doing his own thing, fucking running or jogging, Bomac be like, you know what? Let me sit on this bike real quick and hit a couple miles. You know, do a couple miles, not even or at least walk around the gym, bro. Count some steps, bro. Keep that But I guess I don't know, man. I guess he's comfortable that way, and you know, God bless him. If that's what he's into. Can't hate. And that's how he's comfortable. Hit the like, guys. Hit the like. It looks like we have some people in here. That fool is one cheat. I don't think so. I think Bomac has a big heart. I think Bomac has a big heart. I think he's gonna be good. I seen Bomac eat Cheetos fucking right before a big fight, and it was pretty on point, dude. It was pretty on point. What did you guys do for Labor Day? Anybody do anything? You guys watch any movies? Anybody want to go out their way and watch Terminator 2 or some shit? Fucking what other fights? Oh, Surgeon said we have Cepeda versus Gesta coming up. Yeah, that's a pretty good fight. I think that's next week, bro. I was wondering, I wonder if anybody's gonna go to that, and I wonder how expensive it is. I think there's like $50 tickets, but I wonder how competitive that fight is gonna be. Gesta isn't a bum, and he just upset JoJo, but I mean, it was a fat, sloppy JoJo. It's a weak 5 pounds. You don't like that? You don't like that fight for Cepeda? It's basically a stay busy fight, right? But I guess Gesta could kind of upset him if Cepeda doesn't show up or he's sloppy or some shit. He fucking, you know, don't underestimate him, bro. He might outbox him. I remember Gesta did. He really didn't win any rounds against Leonatus, but he was still in there. You know, he was still trying to put in work, so he's not that bad. From what I recall, he's not that bad. Oh, we also had fucking Usyk versus Dubois, right? Like 2 weeks ago, and that the low blow controversy. I guess I don't know, bro. Look, if you thought it looked like a low blow, it probably, you know, it's around there, bro. But I mean, Dubois still gave up, bro. So it is what it is. That was a quitter. All this fucking WBA. I'm gonna fucking put in a petition for a rematch. For me, it's like, what's the point of the rematch, bro? Like, what's the point of the rematch? What's his face gonna do? Dubois. He's gonna go to the body again. I mean, he did that the first time and he couldn't finish him. What is it? He's gonna fucking somehow figure out a way to fucking affect Usyk's movement. Maybe he's gonna try to clinch him up. I don't know. Campbell versus Leonatus. I think you mean Catterall, no? Leonatus is fighting Catterall at 140, which in my opinion is a shitty fight, bro. Who the fuck? Bro, last time Leonatus went up to 140, he got knocked out by a journeyman. And what's his name? Cano, bro. Who the fuck? Damn, Paulo Cano, I think. Yeah, it was Cano, right? Yeah, bro. Cano was fuck. I seen Cano get knocked out by fucking, like, I don't know, bro. It's a shit fight. I don't like it. I don't know if fucking is Catterall feather fisted? Maybe that's his one chance. But even then, it's Leonatus at 140, bro. Leonatus is like on a skid, isn't he? I don't think he's won a fight in a while, bro. It's kind of a shitty fight. I mean, look, if Jack Catterall gets upset by Leonatus, the fight I would like to see would be Rolly versus Leonatus, bro. I think that would be a be a pretty good fight in my opinion. I think I like Linares versus Rolly. I think even at 140, I think Linares probably beats Rolly, bro. If Linares doesn't gas, bro, because Rolly is just that bad. Rolly has no skills to me. Rolly is one of those guys that if he has a win over you, you're probably a bum, dude. You're probably a bum. But I guess that's harsh too, right? Who the fuck? Canelo put Crawford in his place. Said he has a better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the Crawford fans, man. See, the Crawford fans are easily offended, man. It's like we're supposed to put Crawford's resume on some pedestal. We're supposed to ignore the fact he really doesn't have some. I mean, he has names, but those names are like 3 years past when they were relevant. You know what I mean? He fought Kell Brook in 2021 at 147. Kell Brook fucking killed. Kell Brook looked like a fucking skeleton making that, bro. He had no life in him. No life in him. He had nothing. Oh, Linares is on a three losing streak. Yeah, he is, right? I remember he got knocked. He was winning against some Russian, then he fucking gassed out and got knocked out, dude. And then I think he made a decision the next time, but he also got stopped. Oh no, he lost the decision to some guy. So I don't really get. Maybe he thinks if he moves up to 140, his gas tank will be better. But what about his chin? You know, he's fucking getting stopped all over the place, as Rapid would say, all over the place. And the only guy that not stopped him was this Russian and Devin Haney, which is fucking kind of interesting. I wonder if Shakur would stop Linares. The Linares that Devin Haney fought. You guys think he would? Shakur is pretty good with the body punching, dude. So maybe he would. Maybe he would. Yeah, he's on 3 loose. He's on a 3 loss streak right now. Let me see. He lost to Devin Haney's decision. He got stopped in the 12th by Zaur Abdullah, which is the guy he was beating, and then he got stopped. And then he lost a 10-round decision to Zara Hamar. I don't know the fuck this guy is. Zara Hamajan. The guy was 12-3-2, and now he's fighting Jack Catterall at 140 for a WBA Intercontinental. Oh, so this belt is for the WBA. So I guess Linares is going for fucking Rolly, bro. Everybody's coming for Rolly, bro. Everybody's trying to get that easy belt. Everybody wants that easy fucking belt, and I guess I kind of look at Rolly as a payday too, right? Because if you get that belt, you should get you're next in line for that Ryan Garcia fight, bro. Imagine Linares beats Catterall, then beats up Rolly. Now you got Ryan versus fucking Jorge Linares at 140, bro. And Linares was on Golden Boy, I think. Oh, he was, and he had a good relationship with Oscar, from what I believe. So that's a big payday right there, man. And you know, Ryan knocks that guy out pretty badly, man. Jorge Linares. I mean, shit. Hey, where the fuck's my wrench? Jack, you should have one, Ripper. I don't know why you don't. Here, I'll wrench you up, but you guys gotta, you know, not go crazy with the power, you know. Not go crazy, bro. Shit, nobody's trying to hop on and fucking chit chat boxing, bro. I guess it's a dead kind of week, right? And everybody's chilling for Labor Day, bro. There's really not much to say. There really isn't much to say. Let me go on Twitter, see what boxing news. Michael Benson's been fucking spamming all over. So we got Bomac. We talked about Bomac fucking being caught with the fucking gun in his folds. There was no fights. Yeah, there was no fights. Thoughts on Julio Urias? Oh, the guy from the Dodgers, bro. That was fucking crazy. I feel fucked up, bro. An organization like the Dodgers is not gonna keep you around fucking if you're beating up on fucking women, bro. Especially your wife that you have kids with. I think he has kids with her. Yeah, that's not gonna end well, man. That was gonna end up fucking going back to. He's gonna end up going to Mexico or some shit, or playing some Europe league. Good luck with that, my boy. But I mean, if he did beat up on his girl, man, he kind of deserves it, no? Salute Eddie Kane, bro. I'm cooking some fried chicken on some Bomac shit. Salute Don Ramon Champ, bro. It's what it is. Surgeon, salute Eddie Kane. Joet versus Vanala's already next week. Damn, bro, that fight creeped up. You know, I think the odds for that one were pretty wide, but I think Joet should put up a good fight, man. He always kind of does, right? Does he win? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Nobody thinks he has a chance, but I mean, Joet always kind of makes a good showing. She should have learned some defense. Damn, like that. She should have learned some defense. I guess the only Eddie Hearn says Dimitri Bivol's next fight is likely to be December 2nd or December 9th. And let's be honest, bro, who cares? Who cares, bro? We know it's not Beterbiev because Beterbiev is tied up fighting Colin Smith. And we know it's not Canelo because Canelo is fighting Charlo right now, and he's on a warpath right now with PBC, right? So who's he gonna fight? There's like no names. He's not gonna fight Buatsi because Buatsi's on Boxer. Maybe Anthony Yard. I mean, Dimitri Bivol Yard is a decent fight. I'd watch it, but I mean, Bivol is kind of, he fumbled the bag, man. Bivol fumbled the bag. He wasted a lot of time too. Because when he fought Canelo, he was pretty active. And when he fought Zurdo, he was pretty active too. And now he's just been off like a year, I think. Because when did Zurdo fight Bivol? That was like last year, right? Like in September or some shit? Or November? And he's talking about fighting in December? That's a year layoff. Why? You know, I don't know. It's pointless. Thoughts on Benavidez Sr. saying Munguia duck? I mean, bro, I call bullshit because it's like they were never gonna let him go fight Munguia on fucking on the zone. That shit was never gonna happen. I don't think Munguia ducked, bro. Let's be honest. We all knew that fight had a high likely chance of not happening, right? So did he really duck? I guess it just depends on your perspective. I don't think he ducked. But Munguia does need a name, bro. Munguia has crossed Bivol and their team regretting playing hard to get now. Yeah, I've seen that too. That his coach is kind of backtracking some of that slander, right? He kind of backtracked a bit. Yeah, bro. What the hell was I saying about no official date for Benavidez Andrade? Yeah, man. See, that's a good fight. I like that fight. Munguia should have fought Andrade if anything, man. Because Munguia's in this weird position where he just fought Derevyanchenko, right? And he's 25 now. He skipped 160 for a chance. He skipped basically 160, even though he was there for a while, but he never fought for a title. So now he's at 168, and he fought Derevyanchenko, a 154, 160 pounder, which was a good fight. I liked it. It was a fucking exciting as hell. But now it's just like you got to fight another name, man. It has to be, to me, if Munguia were to get Danny Jacobs right now at 168, and they made that happen, I'd be in for it, man. I think it's a good fight. A lot of people cry that Jacobs got robbed by Ryder, right? And the narrative seems to be that Canelo in life and death with Ryder. So why not Munguia Jacobs? Why not make that fight? Why not make Munguia Ryder or Munguia Berlanga, man? That's one too that was supposed to happen. Munguia Berlanga. We haven't heard shit about it. We haven't heard nothing. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. Canelo's going to get KO'd by Bud. The sweet science of hugging us. I don't think so, man. I don't even think that fight happens, dude. I think I don't think it happens, man. I don't think Crawford is willing to risk it. I think when he fought Spence, I bet he had a way more confidence going to that fight than Spence, right? Because Spence is he's inactive. He hasn't really been fighting any guys either. And it's not like Terrence was fucking some small guy in there. He looked fucking huge. He actually looked bigger than Spence, but he isn't. It's just that he's able to fill out much better than somebody like Spence, who's a middleweight, who's killing himself to make that weight, right? You hope he fights Jack the Ripper. You hope Canelo fights Crawford. What if Crawford? I don't know, man. I don't like that fight. I smell setup. I get some bad vibes from that fight. I don't know. I get some bad vibes. But I mean, fuck. I saw Amir Khan mentioned that he warned Crawford not to go up. and fight Canelo, right? And then you kind of see what happened to Amir Khan, who moved up himself to fight Canelo. The guys just hit a bit harder at those fucking bigger weight classes. You know, it's no pity pats. You know, you're not fighting Gamboa, you're fighting Canelo, a guy that's been hit by Triple G and some other big punchers like Kovalev. And say what you want about Kovalev, I'd say he's a pretty bigger puncher than fucking Spence or Crawford. Well, at least I think so. And Kovalev hit Canelo pretty hard, I think, and he wasn't really fazed by it. So Jacobs hit Canelo too, and he was pretty okay with this. So I think Canelo should be straight, but I think we still gotta wait to see how Canelo looks against Jermell Charlo, which is only like 26 days away. And I'm pretty excited for that one, right? I think they have All Access coming out. I can't wait. Hopefully it's I think Canelo wins, man. Obviously Canelo wins, but I think it's like an 8-4, 9-3 type deal. Kind of like the Danny Jacobs fight. The Danny Jacobs fight. I thought that was an 8-4, but I think they gave it like 7-5. You know, the Americans always gotta have some type of preference with judges, right? But Canelo beat him so clean, it kind of had to be given to him. The Sweet Science of Hugging Us is saying, I believe Canelo can win against Jermall if he fights like he did against Jacob. Jermall, the guy that's been inactive for like 3 years. That guy, dude. That guy still has a belt right now too, and he hasn't been doing shit. So Munguia should fight that guy. If anything, fuck, they should be fighting for that 160 belt. Fuck it. And I don't think anybody would cry about Adames not getting his fucking shot. Because let's be honest, who the fuck cares about Adames? Who has he beat? J-Rock? What, he beat Montiel? I mean, he upset Derevyanchenko. But I mean, an old Derevyanchenko at 160, bro. An old Derevyanchenko. Benavidez Sr. Benavidez Sr. really did say that Canelo was on roids? Wow. Yeah, bro, fuck. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Let me see. Let me drop the... Everybody's chilling on fucking Labor Day, man. Everybody's out and about. Nobody cares a fuck about boxing right now. Nobody cares. It's like when Andrade fights, nobody cares. Even if he is a good boxer, it just seems like nobody cares just because he's not doing shit in there. He's not trying to put it on guys that he's obviously outclassing. He's more just trying to survive. Oh, Burchell is making a comeback. At what weight class and against who, man? I don't think I want to see Burchell fight anymore. He's fucking getting knocked out by fucking what did he just get? Oh yeah, Nakatilia. But Nakatilia just got out by Murataya too. Maybe he's gonna fight Murataya. Who knows? I think Warrington beats Wood. Yeah, I could see that. Warrington's way better than Wood, right? It's just that Warrington's a little shot because Lauder kind of put it on him, bro. I think Lauder cracked his chin too a bit, and Woods can crack. He's not a feather fisted as fucking Warrington. I think Warrington's like a volume puncher. Only has like 7 KOs. Oh, and some of them are fake. So is Wood 35? Fuck, how old is Warrington? Warrington's probably around that age too. No, he's like 30, 31. Damn. Salute, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what other news we have. Man, does Terrence Crawford have the worst fan base in boxing right now? Let me see. Yeah, it seems like a lot of news is just fucking weak ass headlines, bro. They're still trying to imply Canelo's ducking fucking Crawford now. I bet that's gonna be a thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Canelo's ducking Crawford is gonna be the new fucking It's gonna be a new allegation. It's gonna be the new meme. You know. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So I guess it looks like Conor Benn is gonna be on the Sabella versus Hitchison card undercard, which is interesting because he got banned in the UK, so he's trying to fight in the US now. That's interesting. Who do you think he fights? Maybe he fights Hooker. Maybe he fights Hooker. I don't think he's gonna fight anybody good for his US debut, right? It's gonna be like a cheap, weak ass name. No way, it's gonna be Kell Brook, or maybe it is Kell Brook, but I think Kell Brook would die at trying to make 147 again. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, Maurice Hooker, bro. Maurice Hooker, the guy that just got fucking upset by Blair Cobbs. But Maurice Hooker was all messed up in that fight with Blair Cobbs. Or maybe it's going to be Blair Cobbs. Maybe it's going to be Conor Benn versus Blair Cobbs. And I think Conor Benn probably beats him, right? Because who the hell is Blair Cobbs? And then we got Rocha fighting Giovanni. Giovanni's a guy that really has no hype. But I mean, I've seen him on undercards. He fights decent guys. Nobody of Rocha's level. Rocha should probably decision him. I don't think he knocks him out. Maybe he does. If Rocha knocks him out, I'd be impressed. Because I got decision. Maybe McKinson. No way they put McKinson in there with Conor Benn, man. No way they give McKinson that light. McKinson, that guy, he's gonna run all over. He's gonna fucking run circles around Conor Benn. He's gonna, he's gonna be on the ropes. He'll be styling on him. He's gonna look like fucking Floyd Mayweather, bro. He's gonna outbox him nasty. No way they risk it. McKinson's one of those tricky guys nobody wants to fight. I think Virgil only fought him because he was right there at number 2 for the WBO. And I bet Crawford would have fought him if he was number 1 too. So I don't really get the hate for that one. Damn, bro. You guys want it live, but fuck. I guess maybe tonight's way too chill. Everybody's too caught up in whatever they're doing. McKinson. I think McKinson has been on the streak too since he lost to Virgil. He's been knocking guys out now. Virgil, after getting knocked out by Virgil, he's like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna stand on my punches and I'm gonna go for the stoppage, which I think is good. And this was Ramos versus Erickson Lubin. Hopefully Ramos does him dirty, bro. Hopefully, because Erickson Lubin is chinny. I don't think he has a very strong chin, but he can crack. I think he can crack pretty hard. But I think Jesus Ramos has a good chin. We'll see though. And if he beats him faster than Fundora, that's even more impressive. But maybe Erickson Lubin's gonna run. Who knows? Yeah, bro, he's on a little nice KO streak. He's on a 2 KO streak. I think when he fought Virgil, he had like 2 KOs. Now he has 4. So he's doubled up his KO percentage, bro. He said no more pussyfooting around. I'm gonna take it to these guys. I'm gonna bang with them. I'm gonna stand and bang. Oh, Resendez versus Garcia? Yeah, the odds for that one were insane. I was thinking Resendez was gonna be the favorite, like a wide favorite. Turns out it's Garcia. And I know Garcia's the guy that upset Vidal. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe there was another fight I missed. I think he fought after that. I'm going to have to watch it against who it was. Now you're good, Chingasos. You're good. Just cook your fried chicken. Chingasos is probably faded as fuck, eating his fried chicken, fucking smoking a blunt or something. He has his Cobra, smoking a blunt, cooking up some fried chicken. Fucking, yeah, dude. I think, Resendez is coming out beating Jarrett Hurd, which is a former champion, and he was a big guy, too. Even though it was at 160 instead of 154. Elijah beat Vidal, a guy that is mentioned that, honestly, I've seen Vidal rob a couple guys, so I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they got it, maybe they're overlooking that, or maybe the bookies don't know that. I'm not sure, but I would have thought Resendez would be the favorite. I mean, I think Toro has 1 loss, and it's against Marcos Hernandez, which is the guy that Darrell knocked out on the Canelo Plant card. I don't know if you guys remember that. He did like a backflip or something, or like he was jumping up and down after he knocked out that guy. And I mean, Carlos Hernandez isn't a bad fighter, but he's definitely not world level. He's kind of like a club level guy. He gives good work, but you know, he can't punch. He's kind of a mover, boxer type. His last fight, he got out Bucks. Has Resendiz fought since Jarrett Hurd? Did I miss that? Did he fight after Jarrett Hurd? I don't think he did. I don't think he did, Sergio. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Let me look it up. Have to pull up the box rec. Oh, we got Barrios versus Ugas. I think I got Ugas in the easy win. Let me see. No, his last fight was Jarrett Hurd, and he pretty much fucked up. He fucked up. I think he beat up Jarrett Hurd from round 1 to round 10. He even says he got a stoppage. So, in the fight before that, it was against some guy named Heber Rondon. He knocked him out in 2. And prior to that, it was the Marcos Hernandez fight where he got outboxed. And I think I remember this fight. It was a Fox on PBC on Fox. So, salute, Ripper. Thank you for jumping on, bro. How's it going?
What's up? What's the topic?
I was talking just anything, bro. Just anything you want to talk about. Go ahead, bro. I was just fucking talking about the Elisha versus Resendiz, bro. The Canelo undercard. It's pretty good. It's not that bad.
Oh, the undercard. Yeah, it's all right. People were overrating it a little bit in my book, but yeah, it's all right. I agree. It's all right though. I want to see how that Lubin versus Ramos fight the most out of all the other ones though.
I agree, but I think Ramos should get him out of there, right? He should. If he's the real deal like we think he is, he should get him out of there.
Yeah, but the problem is that Lubin does have power, though, so he can win that fight, too. So it's an even fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only edge that I give Ramos right now is the fact that we know that Lubin's chinny, right? We've seen Lubin get rocked and rattled like almost every fight, and his legs buckle, right? And I don't think we've seen Ramos.
He's going to have to get the stoppage in that fight because remember the Lubin versus Fundora fight? Fundora was beating the fuck out of him, but he was down on the scorecard, remember?
Yep, I remember that. That was insane. Fundora had to be, in my book, Fundora had to be at 4 rounds? And they had him down 4 rounds.
They had him 4 down. That's what I'm saying. So he's going to have to watch out for that. He's going to have to get the stoppage if he wants to win because they're probably going to give it to him if it goes to the 12.
You think Canelo has to worry about that too?
I would have said yes, but what I think that the PBC is trying to do is they're trying to get Canelo this win in this fight, and then in the second fight probably that one too, and then in the third fight that's when he has to look out for, because in the third fight that's where I think they're gonna try to give it to Benavidez or whoever the third guy is, you know.
What if it's like a late career Oscar De La Hoya thing where it's like he's kind of just catching out his name, you know?
He's what?
What if it turns into like an Oscar De La Hoya thing where they get the decision to Charlo, and then Canelo rematches him again, and they give him the decision, and then Canelo for the third fight is fighting somebody else, and then they have him losing that fight again, bro, like on some fucking like, let's just keep robbing you know what I mean? Like it's boxing, bro. I think it's possible. I don't think that'd be too out of the ordinary, right?
The only reason I would say no is because the PBC wants Canelo to keep his momentum going, you know, because they're all about making a buck. So if Canelo loses, the next fight that Canelo has, his pay-per-view is going to take a hit, you know, because people are not going to be so eager to spend that much money on Canelo if he loses a fight, right?
That's the only Ripper. That's why I said if they rob him, wouldn't there be more? Wouldn't the rematch be bigger? They'd be like, dude, they robbed Canelo. Now Canelo has to go for the knockout. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem with that is that Charlo's not a big name, so I don't think they do that for him. I think they do that for like Benavidez or Crawford.
I think I mean Charlo's a bigger name than Benavidez in my humble opinion. I think Charlo's been way long. He's been known way longer than Benavidez, right?
No, that's why I said. That's why I said they're gonna do it for Crawford or Benavidez. I don't think they would do it for Charlo though.
No, I'm saying that Charlo is a bigger name than Benavidez in my opinion.
I don't know about that.
Charlo's been connected to Canelo for way longer since like when did Canelo fight Lara? What year was that? That was 2015.
Yeah, but with Benavidez, they can market it like Mexico versus like a Chicano thing. With the because they're gonna look this fight's gonna be like almost damn near De La Hoya versus Chavez. Like they can market it that way. With Charlo, his name is not that big.
Dude, I don't know, cause I mean, to compare this to Chavez versus Salute Timothy Figueroa, to compare this to Chavez De La Hoya, I don't know. De La Hoya and Chavez were way bigger than no, Canelo is the big name, of course. Canelo's the big name, but Benavidez is nowhere near fucking Chavez or De La Hoya in fame, bro. Nowhere near, in my opinion.
No, and by himself he's not. I get what you're saying, but if they attach his name to Canelo, they're gonna build that fight up. I'm saying I think it would do over 1 million. That's what I said because he Benavides will be on all the Spanish channels as well as Canelo, and they'd be hyping it up. He could speak Spanish decent enough that they could hype it up. With Charlo, he's not even doing Charlo's not even fucking chimping out at the press conference, dude. He's just being all humble. This fight doesn't really have that much buzz as much as I think a Canelo versus Benavidez would be.
You know what? But I will say the difference is Charlo and Canelo have been hitting all the American media, bro. And maybe you're not in tune with that, but he's going to all the big radio stations, all the big podcasts.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw them on the Breakfast Club and all that, right?
Yeah, and the Breakfast Club, like, if you know who the Breakfast Club is or what it is, it's a pretty huge platform. They have fucking former presidents on there. They'll have like big time celebrities. They have a lot of stuff, Salute Blades, man. Salute Earl Stevens. Benavidez flop versus flat. Yeah, you know what? Pounds, that fight would have been bigger. Well, you know what? It would have been bigger if Plant didn't get knocked out by Canelo, right? That would have been bigger. Salute never sobers, bro. Salute never sobers. Yeah, man, I think it would have been bigger. I don't know. What do you think, Jack the Ripper? You think Plant losing to Canelo made that fight bigger, or did it kind of kill the momentum for that?
You can make an argument for both because you could say that Canelo raised his Caleb Plant's profile, right? Because more people found out about him, right? So they're like, "Oh, who's this white guy?" So
yeah, you know what? You make a good point because nobody gave a fuck about 168 before Canelo, right? Now you have now 168's fucking stacked. You got everybody moving up trying to fight Canelo at 168.
Yeah. So you can make an argument for both. For the hardcore, I guess it took some luster out of the fight because he lost his I guess, but Plant proved himself a little bit in that fight that he could win some rounds. He wasn't like a complete bum or anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I remember the rumor was that Plant was supposed to fight Andrade, right? That was a rumor, but then I guess he slapped Charlo, and they're like, "Oh, you know what? Let's move these guys around and have Plant versus Charlo, and have Benavidez versus Andrade." Fuck it,
The funny thing about that fight is that David kind of exposed the PBC, I think, because right before the fight, he said that he got a pizza delivered to his hotel room, right?
Yeah.
And then he took a bite out of the pizza, and then he said he started shitting himself. He started throwing up, and then he asked his girl, "Why did you order that pizza?" And she's like, "Oh, I didn't order that pizza." So that means that someone sent him like a poison pizza with some shit to make him sick right before the fight.
Damn, bro. But to me, it's like, why is this fool eating pizza? Why is he eating pizza?
Because that fool doesn't have no discipline. He balloons up in weight and shit. That fool likes to eat. You gotta remember, he was a fat ass kid. Remember?
Yeah, but you know what though? In that Plant fight, he looked very in shape. He looked like fucking vicious.
Yeah.
And the one thing I will say, like, that ref was definitely on Plant's side, but he can't take all the blame. Benavidez had to learn how to break that clinch.
Yeah, he had to learn how to break that clinch and get him out of there like Canelo did, because Canelo did it too. So you can't use that as an excuse, right?
I mean, it's not really an excuse. You're just putting context to the fight, right? Because I think I don't know, dude. The ref was fucking obviously on Plant's side, right? He was obviously doing him like the solid and making sure he could stay in there and let him take a beating because I thought Plant got beat up, dude.
At the second half of the fight, yeah, the first half it was he won like the first 5 rounds, I think.
And then you gave him that many rounds? I thought I only gave him like
the first 4 or 5 he won. I thought the first 4 or 5, but I haven't rescored that fight. I just watched it one time.
Yeah, Benavidez did look like the monster, but no, he did look good. But if you're gonna be the Mexican monster, you gotta, and you're the guy Canelo's ducking, you gotta fucking start knocking people out.
Yeah, because that was an audition fight, dude, for him to get the Canelo fight. Because remember the story when the fight got announced, all the Benavidez fans were saying that Benavidez was gonna fuck him up worse than Canelo did, right? And then he goes all 12 rounds, so it was kind of disappointing.
I mean, I like the fight, but I get what you mean. It was disappointing in that sense. And you know what, man? If Benavidez is gonna if Benavidez isn't gonna learn how to break the clinch, he's in for fucking a lot of trouble when he's fighting there with somebody like Andrade, who gasses out like Plant and makes that will grab on and hold on,
Well, when is he gonna fight? Because it's already September, and there's nothing lined up. Is he gonna fight, or he's gonna wait for next year or what?
I thought the fight was supposed to it was rumored to take place in November, no?
Andrade Benavidez?
Yeah, it was rumored to take. I think so. I remember seeing something like that. Let me look it up. But now you got Andrade calling out Benavidez, making him look like a clown, being like, "Oh, I'm waiting for Benavidez to sign."
I mean, I think
funny because last year,
I think he should take the fight because it'll keep him busy, and I think he'd beat the shit out of Andrade.
You think so? I think it's a close fight. I think you got to give Andrade the credit. To me, Andrade really hasn't fought anybody, but he's still a 2-division champion. And at 168, it's not like Andrade's some small guy. This guy, I think he's the same height as David, has a longer reach. He's pretty big himself. The one thing is the power, right? We don't know how strong he is at 168. He did look sloppy. Triple JJJ salute. I don't know what you mean by that. Sonnet, pause. Canelo talked about talked about David versus Andrade.
I didn't see
anything about that, Ripper.
No, I didn't see anything about that. I saw Canelo saying that the only good fighter Crawford beat was Spence.
Yeah, I saw that. I know I didn't look into it, but I already know the Crawford fans are super butthurt, right?
They're jumping out about that. It's kind of true though. His resume is dog shit. If you go down the list, like he beat a bunch of.
It's not dog shit. I wouldn't go that far, but it definitely isn't fucking. The criticism, his resume gets as in blah blah blah. He has no name. It's kind of similar to Crawford, no? But I mean, or Usyk in a sense. But I mean, he beat the guys who were the guys at the time, right?
Right. But yeah, it's not that strong. I mean, his accomplishments is a two lineal champion. That's impressive. But the names
on undisputed.
The names on what's it called aren't that good if you look at him, because he spent a lot of time fighting like guys like Washed Up Khan or Washed Up Brook. Like even Porter was kind of at the end of his career, right?
Yeah, all his names are like guys that were past him by the time he got to them. But the only saving grace is that he knocked them out at least, right?
Yeah, he's on.
Because that's what you're supposed to do when you're in front of like a I don't want to say bum, but a guy that's on his way out. You're supposed to knock him out and be like, "Late, thanks for the layup,"
Yeah.
So at least he does that. But bro, I don't even know why people are talking about this. If Spencer Crawford are about the rematch anyway, so. What's the point? They're just like, by the time that second fight happens, Canelo's already gonna be on his third guy, probably with PBC.
I don't think so, because they were saying that maybe it was gonna be in December.
Crawford suspense too?
Yeah.
You think they'll run it back that soon? That'd be interesting.
I mean, I would hope so they could just get that shit out of the way, right?
I hope it's at 154. Well, I want those fools to let go of those belts, man.
It's up to
stop holding that shit hostage, bro.
It's up to Crawford, because Crawford won, so he can have it at 1. 147 or 154. I think he'll do it at 147 just to get the advantage because he knows that Spence can't make that weight that good.
You know what? If he's really gonna take the Canelo fight, I think he does it at 154, just so he could start putting on the weight. And
Yeah,
putting
that
on the
would
weight
be.
at one, you know what I mean? He puts the weight on
Yeah,
at 154. He starts to cut down a bit, maybe.
yeah, but
Now he's a 160
he would
pounder. Now he, you know,
yeah, he would risk giving Spence an advantage though in the fight.
Spence. I mean, he already knocked him out, right? What is there
Yeah,
really to fear?
I
Or
mean,
you don't think Crawford, if he's really gonna fight Canelo, would be like, you know what? Let me move on and put some of this weight on, right? And
the,
then just
well,
slowly build towards it. You know, maybe he fucking fights somebody at
well, the thing is, I don't
150.
think that he believes that he could win, bro. I just think he wants to make the fight because he wants to get the payday and then retire.
Yeah, that's true. Cause he got what? He got like 10 million. No, he got like 9 million versus Spence or something, right?
Uh, Supposedly a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that because he contradicted himself. Remember, at first he said, "Oh, that's too many weight classes," right? He
Yeah.
said it would have to be at a catch weight, and then like a few weeks later, he's like, "Oh, I would take that fight at 168 because skill pays the bills and all this." Like he's contradicting himself because I think he knows that he can't beat him, but he's gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take the fight, get paid, and then just retire and fuck it."
His fans will turn on him if he does that, but I agree. But to me, it's like my point was he got 9 million with Spence or some shit, right? With Canelo, he's gonna get like 25, 30. That's like 9 million
That's
is
what I'm
already life
saying.
changing money, but 20 to 30 million against Canelo, that's just money to, you know, cherry on top to retire.
Yeah, that's what I think that he wants. Like, he just wants the money right now and to get the payday and then retire and then that'll be it. Like, and then he could just say, "Well, this is not my weight class anyway, so who gives a fuck, right?"
Yeah, I mean, look, if he wins, right? He's one of the greatest of all time. That's how they'll bill it. He loses, he gets to hide behind the fact like, oh, it's a small guy, you know, fucking he pulled me up. Just
The
Canelo
only
doing Canelo, you know?
the only thing I don't like is that that all the people that are saying that Crawford's gonna win. As soon as he loses all the rounds to Canelo, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, he was too small." Like, then, like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, you can't have it both ways. Can't say
And
that
then
he's gonna win.
the worst part, Jack Ripper, is if they fight and he loses every round, there's gonna be people that are like, dude, that was a 7-5 Canelo. He barely beat Crawford. Even if it's him getting schooled for like 12 rounds, man. That it's like that's just how some fans think.
You
And
know how the
Crawford has
fight's
that
gonna
fan base for
go?
like, huh?
How do you think that, like, break down how you think the fight's gonna go? Because the way I think it's gonna go is gonna go like Crawford's gonna be on the back foot, right? And then as soon as he's gonna throw some punches here and there, and then as soon as Canelo lands with one big punch, he's gonna get frozen in fear, and he's gonna really just like try to survive the whole fucking fight, right? That's how I see it. How do you see it?
Dude, to me, honestly, like I think Crawford will look like just flabby. Like he's gonna be a lot slower, no? Like he like with all that extra weight. I don't know. That's the way I see it. I think he's gonna be flabby and a little slower. And then I mean Canelo's used to fighting bigger guys who are not as fast as him, right? So maybe the speed difference, but like I said, at 168, can Crawford really crack? We don't know. He probably can. That's too many weight classes. You know, weight classes exist for a reason.
He's gonna
His
look fat
movement,
like Mikey versus Spence
yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly kind of what I was implying. Like he'll look a little flabby, and even the speed really won't make a difference because he's so flabby. He's just gonna look like he'll just look slow. You know what I mean?
yeah, like it's a cash out fight when they move up that many weight classes and they don't have a tune up at that weight class just to see how their body would do, right?
Yeah,
Like
like Leo Santa Cruz, right? Like I think he fought some guy like some random guy and shit, and then he moved up and won a belt or some shit. But he never really had a true 130-pounder fight. And then he fought Tank, a guy that's bigger than 130, and he got obliterated.
yeah, so that's how I know that Bud doesn't think that he could win because he would take a fight versus like a 160 pounder, 168 pounder, something like that, just to see how his body acclimates to the weight class. But he's not even doing that. He's just gonna move up to
How do you
168.
think Bud does against, let's say Crawford beats Spence, and then he fights Tim Tszyu. You think that's a lot closer, or Tim Tszyu beats him up?
I would favor Crawford, but I wouldn't be like shocked or anything if Tim Tszyu got the upset because that's a big ass dude at 154. Like people are overrating Crawford right now because he beat up Spence, but if you look at his welterweight run, you could tell that Spence was damaged goods in that fight. Because remember, he was going damn near 12 rounds with Benavidez' brother, right? Who had a fucked up leg, and he was losing
Yeah,
rounds to Porter. He was fucking. You could say he was losing rounds to Khan too. Like people are overrating him because of the big ass win that he has right now. That's what they
yeah.
always do.
The thing with me though, like leading up to that fight, everybody's like, "How does nobody see that Spence is shot because the car crash?" Blah blah blah. He got rocked by Ugas and non-puncher. And then after this fight, it's kind of like, "Oh, bro, you guys are just hating on Crawford. Spence was that was always gonna be the outcome. Spence is just who he is, shit like that." It's like people just salute Terminator. People just their take is based on what the narrative is. It's never actually just being objective.
Yeah, they're not breaking down the fight. Like I don't know how people are so confident that Crawford's gonna move up 3 weight classes and just win easy. Like it's a fucking video game or something.
I think it's Canelo. I think it's just it's the Mexican thing. I don't like to say that because I hate when people like just cry about whatever their group or whatever. It's like fucking annoying, but I think it's just that it's the Mexican thing because Canelo's just the guy right now. And then since he lost to Floyd, right, a guy that weight drained him and all this, they think, oh, bro, they think Crawford is Floyd. They think for some reason, bro, I don't know, these guys, these Crawford fans, and to me, Crawford fans are not like PBC fans. I feel like they're their own separate thing. They're like super hipsters. You know what I mean? They're the Lomachenko, fucking Usyk, Shakur, fucking who else, bro? The Chocolatito, the fuck, who else? Well, the Bebos maybe, where they just don't see flaws, bro. Like they could lose 5 rounds, but they'll tell you, bro, you're blind. He won every round. You don't know what they're like those fucking pretentious type people.
Yeah, Crawford has a lot of hipster fans. I noticed that too. They're the ones that like the anyway Usyk and like you said, Chocolatito. All of those fools, like they try to find a fighter that doesn't have like a big backing that's good and shit.
Yeah, like they want to be that. Oh, he's the guy, bro. You guys just don't know.
Yeah, they want to be.
I remember watching Chocolatito versus Estrada 3, and I was like, damn, Estrada fucking outclassed them, bro. And then there were still people being like, dude, what the fuck? They wrote Chocolatito again. That was a draw or some shit. It's just like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, but I don't think he's gonna like move up 3 weight classes and then he's just gonna like. I mean, Crawford has skills, but come on, dude. It's like so much. There's only so much you can do when you're moving up that many weight classes, and it's not like Canelo's like this skillless bum. I don't know why people try to act like Canelo doesn't have any skills or anything. Like he's faced all
it's like Salud Gonzalo, bro. Salud Gonzalo. Do you know what it is, man? It's like in a way when he beat Fulton, because you and me would tell you like, yeah, Fulton's good, he's whatever, but I mean, I thought he robbed Figueroa and he fucking struggled with some other guys, right? But these other guys will tell you, nah, dude, Fulton was the best guy at 122, blah, blah, blah. We can move up to 130, 126, beat Navarrete, Lara, Venado, all these guys. It's like, bro, you guys are just so unrealistic, man.
Yeah, it's like they lose their minds when they see a fighter that has an undefeated record, right? They overrate the fuck out of them and they think that they're not going to lose, that they can't lose, that like they can't picture them losing, shit like that. But they can.
It's the same way with Fury Usyk, right? You'll have people saying that Fury's ducking Usyk, and he, and I won't say Fury isn't fucking. He's obviously I won't say stalling, but he's obviously like trying to make as much money as he can. But it's like people can't picture like, no way Usyk doesn't school Fury. It's like, bro, are you serious? Like these guys are fucking. I don't know. I don't think Fury's some huge bum. I don't think Fury's also the greatest of all time or anything. But to say that, it's just like, so it's just, I don't know. People are dumb.
Yeah. Who else is on that fight card besides Lubin and Ramos?
It's all Barrios versus Ugas, but I think Ugas is gonna fuck up Barrios, man. Barrios sucks to me.
Yeah, Barrios is not that good. He's pretty trash.
Yeah, bro. Can't punch at 140 and can't punch at fucking at 147.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Like, if he was any good, he would have won a decision over Thurman, right? Because Thurman had to fight like in 3 years or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Right? And it's not like he had the skills or anything. Barrios is a sellout. I don't know if he's a sellout, but he's just not that good. He's just that token. He's just that guy. Like I don't think nobody even knew who Barrios was until he fought Tank, and then all of a sudden he became like they try to make him like this fucking Gabe Rosado, fucking Josecito Lopez type fucking fighter that supposedly and always in wars and giving people good fights. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about him. Stop trying to hype him up. And it's not even like I hate him because I've seen him in interviews. He seems like a cool guy, but he doesn't have the skill to back up whatever they're trying to present him as.
No, he's like Arturo Gatti level without the power though. Like, he's not that good.
Damn,
He's in
Arturo Gatti level? Damn, bro, is even Arturo Gatti level, bro?
Might be worse, to be honest.
Bro, who could Barrios beat Jose Ramirez at 140 when he was down there?
No, hell no.
Regis Prograis?
No.
Josh Taylor?
No, you can't beat nobody at those weights. And none of those.
147? Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Like, Ugas has wins over Omar Figueroa and Abel Ramos, who were better 140 pounders than Barrios, and he beat them. So you're telling me that even if Ugas off the long layoff, even if he got TKO'd, those guys couldn't fucking knock him out or hurt him, but Barrios is.
That fight's gonna be boring as fuck. I don't know why they put it on the pay-per-view. Watch. Ugas is just gonna box and make it boring as fuck. It's gonna go with 12 rounds.
That's the one a lot of people are split on. Ripper, I don't know if that's surprising to you, but we have people in the chat saying that they got Barrios by upset. They got Barrios winning. They got Barrios beating Ugas. But I don't know, man.
I mean, maybe they're saying that because what's his name? Ugas hasn't fought in a long ass time, and remember, he got his eye socket broken, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, against Spence, right?
Yeah, so maybe that's why. I don't think it's gonna be entertaining though. I think it's gonna be boring.
No, I don't think so either. That's a fight. I don't think Ugas stops him either, though. There's no way. I don't think if Thurman couldn't stop Barrios, I don't think Ugas stops him.
Saying it's gonna go 12. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be Ugas on his bike the whole fucking fight.
I don't even think it's gonna be Ugas on his bike. I think it's gonna be Ugas in front of Barrios, just fucking on some Lomachenko shit, bro. Just spinning him around, piecing him up or some shit. The worst part is this is for an interim belt at 147. So Vergil Ortiz couldn't get a belt, but Barrios potentially has a chance to get a belt at 147. That's how fucking corrupt boxing is, bro.
Is the WBC? They're in the PBC's pocket.
That's insane, right? Rocha hasn't even been able to fight for an interim belt, but somehow Ugas and Barrios are. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's another reason was because Spence was holding all the belts hostage. Because remember, he had them, and like he would only fight once a year, and they would never make him defend against a mandatory or nothing. Yeah,
mysteriously, all his mandatories were from PBC too. It's like, what the fuck? Danny Garcia was supposedly a mandatory somehow. It's like, who did this guy beat to be a mandatory? Yeah, who did Then who did he fight after? Who did he fight after Danny Garcia? It was Ugas, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's only fought.
That was like 2 years after, bro.
Yeah,
and Ugas. Ugas was supposed to fight Stanionis, and he fucking cried that until the WBA let him fight Spence for that payday, right? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, so no boxing again, right? We have to wait until next week for Venado versus Joel.
There's a card on Thursday. For Golden Boy.
Yeah, but it's like one of the little shows, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's shit on this Saturday, bro. Let me check again.
It's a UFC instead.
Oh, there's a pay-per-view, right?
He's a UFC.
Oh yeah, Adesanya's fighting again. He's fighting that Sean Strickland. I guess that's a cool fight, but that's kind of like a boxing level type fight where it's like, yeah, we know who's gonna win. It's just two guys that are names.
Yeah.
Something crazy. UFC has turned into PBC, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They're putting on some PBC on Fox level cards now. It's like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, the fucking the cards are fucking weak now because it's because they do it so much. That's why too. Like every Saturday they have one, or every other Saturday they have a UFC fight. Too many fights.
Okay, so next week we have Venado versus Joet. We also have Fierro versus some guy, and then we have Pedrosa versus Gardenas too. All on Friday, and then the day after that we have Cepeda versus Gesta. That's a pretty nice little week of Mexican boxing, bro.
Gesta versus who? Cepeda?
Yeah, Camarón. Gesta versus Camarón.
I wonder when he's gonna get a title shot because it's looking like he's gonna be like Virgil Ortiz.
Bro, fucking Devin Haney needs to move. Look, they're already talking about Devin Haney fighting Regis, but he still has all the belts, so I don't see what the fuck's the point.
Yeah, if he fights Regis, don't they have to strip him of all the belts?
No, they're letting him move up to fight fucking Regis, and if he wins, he loses his belts. But if he loses, he has the option of going back down and defending them. The another card is September 15th, and I think it has a bunch of names on it too.
Bernardo's gonna knock Joet out, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
They couldn't knock out Joet, bro.
No, he couldn't, but he fucked up his whole face though.
You think Venada's gonna be able to knock him out?
He might. Venado looks like he's been picking his punches better now, since he's got that new what's it called, strength and conditioning trainer or whatever the fuck.
Yes. So the card is Venado versus Joet as the main, Jermaine Ortiz versus Moran as the co-main, Xander Zayas versus Roberto Valenzuela. That's a good fight. We got Boyo versus some random Mexican. We have Raul Conceicao versus some Mexican Murataya fought. Ruben Villa's on that card too. What? Ruben Villa's on that card. Then we have some random foods. I don't know who they are. Oh, Emiliano Vargas is on that card too. That's pretty good, bro. That's a pretty nice card.
That's a good card to see from the bottom to the top, right? Hell
yeah. It's in Texas. People are wondering where it's at. It's in Texas. They should have had that one in LA, bro. I don't know why they wouldn't do that.
Neither of them are from Texas, right?
Yeah, neither, bro. That's what I think. Joet's from out here. No, isn't Joet from LA or some shit?
He's from California. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's weird. Where is he from? Oh, he's from. It says he's from Glendora, California, and he lives in Los Angeles. So they should have had that bad boy out here, man. That's what I like about boxing. When they move guys, it's like, why put Venado in Texas when you could have put him in LA for Mexican Independence Day, bro? Like, what the fuck? I get it. Texas has a lot of Mexicans, but at least one of the guys is from fucking out here.
Yeah, because neither are from Texas.
So Joet has 26 fights with 3 losses, none of them by stoppage. He's only lost to Dogbo, which a lot of people thought he won that one, and he lost to Navarrete and Shakur. So this is
that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks for him because he's gonna fight 3 champions that are hard to beat. So he's probably never gonna be champion, right?
I think this might be his last chance, so he might go for it.
Yeah, that's what might get him knocked out, though. He's not even a big puncher either, though, right?
No, it says he has 15 knockouts out of his 29 fights.
Yeah,
and I remember one of them being a fake stoppage too. That Saptima one. I remember on the Jose Ramirez versus fucking Pedrosa card, he got a stoppage, and I was just like, man, that shit was not real.
He got kind of unlucky because other fighters would have been able to get a belt, but he was surrounded by Navarrete and Shakur and now Venado, so he's probably never gonna be champion.
Maybe Top Rank's doing right by him this time. They're like, you know what? I think you have a chance to beat fucking Venado. So let's give you Venado.
He would have to make it close, and I don't think he's gonna make it close.
You don't think? I mean, we've seen Venado get outboxed by Ruben Villa.
Yeah, but he was coming up, dude. But now that like he switched into a second gear after that, and then he started outperforming all these other guys in their own backyards after that.
He's been on a nice little run. Let's see what since Gabriel Flores, right? I think that was his first big upset from what I remember.
Yeah, that was the first one that I remember where he beat up Flores, and then what else? He went over to the UK twice.
Yeah, he beat Flores. He beat Isaac Love in the UK. He KO'd him. I remember that. That was a big upset too.
He beat Warrington. He beat Warrington.
Yeah, Warrington in his backyard in the decision.
Then he
knocked out Colin.
Colin, yeah, in Ireland.
Oh, Andy Ventus too. That was before Gabriel Flores. Yeah, he's been on a nice. Venado's been on a nice upset streak. I think this is the only fight he's a fucking favorite, right? Because he was an underdog against Colin too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's been on like a second gear almost. Like he's been tearing up these dudes at their own backyard and shit. So.
But then look at the guys that Joet has only lost to. I would say Navarrete. I would rate Navarrete over Venado, and Shakur. I would probably have to rate him over Venado too, bro. I would just to say it. Dogbo, I don't know. Dogbo is the one where I'm not sure. Because Joet hasn't lost to him, but I don't know if I'd rate Dogbo or Venado. That's a good fight right there, Venado versus Dogbo. I think Venado probably beats that guy up though.
What that Cuban was talking shit that Robesi.
Oh yeah, about Joet?
No, about a Venado, because he wants to fight Venado, and then Venado said, "Yeah, I'll fight you, but I have my eyes set on Inoue right now." And then Robesi was saying, "Oh no, you're ducking, this and that."
Yeah, Robesi needs to shut up. Nobody cares about you, bro. If he was real, he would have fought Joet himself. He would have called out Joet and be like, "Nah, give me Joet, give me that name. Let me outbox that guy," you know? But he didn't. He fucking went to Japan, fought that old man. Now he's fucking on the sideline being like, "Oh, maybe Inoue will pick me," you know?
Robesi's alright, but I don't think she's that good either. Remember he lost his pro debut, I think, or some random.
Yeah, he did.
He lost to some random Mexican, and then finally he started getting some wins. But I'm not impressed with him.
I mean, he's a gold medalist. He's pretty good, but we still gotta see. He did pretty good against Dogbo. He beat him up, but I mean, you know, Dogbo showed fucking his experience, and he made it to the distance. Salute, puro, bro.
What up, fellas?
What up, man? What's going on?
Aquí nomás, chilling, man. Just, fucking just chilling.
Bro, what do you think about this, Puro? Puro, are you going to well, you're probably not gonna go, right? Because it's in Texas. But what do you think of Venado versus Joet?
I think it's a good fight. Joet. I think Joet's gonna be one of those fighters that like he's good, but he's not gonna gonna be like always bested by the better fighter at the end of the night. I don't think he'll beat Venado because now it's like he's shit, man. He's been on point. But yeah, Joet's a good fighter. I think he's gonna give him a good run for his money.
Buddha, would you be surprised if Joet was able to pull the upset off?
I would be. It's
a pretty good fight, man. I think Joet.
But it is.
I think it's a good fight, man. I think I don't know. I would favor Venado, but I wouldn't be like surprised if Joet does it because he's just fought so many guys. You know, obviously he's come short, but that experience it still kind of matters, right? Certain fights.
I don't think Joet's that good, dude. What's his biggest win?
Fuck, I don't even
Dogbo?
know.
Probably Dogbo, right? But
he lost. Technically, he lost to Dogbo too.
Robbed him. I thought he got robbed.
Yeah, see, I was telling Ripper that a lot of people thought he won that fight. And I remember watching that fight. I scored it. I remember thinking like, damn, I don't think Dogbo won that one, but whatever, you know, I didn't really care. But I remember thinking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just he just got washed by Shakur and Navarrete though. Like he didn't win any rounds. He didn't make it competitive. That's why I don't think highly of him. You know.
Nah, he made it competitive with those guys, didn't he? He put in some work. I don't know if he won rounds, but every round, it wasn't like he got dominated every single round. He put in some work. It just happened that the other guys had the edge.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
I
gave him a round versus Shakur, bro.
Yeah, with Shakur, I thought like Shakur. I mean, that was a horrible fight, bro. But at the end of the day, I don't know if you could have given him 1-2 rounds, like whatever. But with Navarrete, I thought he won a few rounds. I mean, like
Yeah,
he
like
was
a
putting
9-3.
some leather on him. Yeah,
9-3,
something like that,
maybe.
9-3, something like that. Yeah. Simón. But I'm with you, Ripper. I just don't think he's just that good enough to be the champion. I just think he's
Yeah.
just like he's
He
like
got
right
unlucky.
below.
Yeah, he got unlucky that he was in a weight class with so many talented fighters, right? Maybe he was in a different weight class, he would have won a belt right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
featherweight
maybe.
is all killers.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, but he's still a good fighter.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna smoke a bowl real quick. All right, I don't know if you just could hold it down for a second.
All right.
Sure.
Good looks. I don't know. Well, fucking. Damn, what was I gotta tell you? Puro, Are you gonna go to Guesta Cepeda?
That's the one in Inglewood, no?
No, that's. I think the one in Inglewood is Pacheco versus Coceres, and
Okay, I'm
this
gonna
one
be
is
at
in
that
LA.
one. I'm gonna be at that
LA,
one.
the Commerce, the one in.
Oh, at the Commerce Casino. When is it? When is it?
September 16th or 15th, the day after Venado Joet.
I will be there. Especially it's at Commerce, bro. Shit, I might hit the tables.
Bro, is Commerce chill? I really never
Yeah.
heard shit about it.
Yeah, I like back in my 20s, where I used to play a lot of poker and shit. Yeah, man, I used to go to Commerce like shit, bro. Almost every other day. See what the chat is saying. What up, Sergeant? Yeah, Terminator, I'm with you, man. Commerce is dope. What's up, Gonzalo? Johnny Blaze, what up, Earl? I think I got everybody, man. And Ned, what up? Yeah, I'm gonna do that Terminator myself. I haven't been to Commerce in forever, bro. Last time I played poker was at the Devin Haney Lomachenko fight.
Oh,
You got a lot of Indian casinos over there, right?
Where at?
Over there in Cali, I mean.
Oh yeah. They're kind of far away from like where I stay at in like LA area. But yeah, we got quite a few.
Yeah, they be holding some of those fights over there, right?
Like Commerce has them every now and then. Pachanga, it's like a bigger casino called Pachanga that's in I don't know, maybe like an hour away without traffic from me, and they have some fights there as well. But most of the fights they have them like in a Staples or whatever. But at the casinos, I haven't seen not too many. Like Vegas is more like where they have them like the actual like arenas of the casinos or whatever.
How well do they do? Because I know that Vegas is like right there too. So like, if the people wanted to go, they would just go to Vegas. No.
Yeah. Like Commerce, like shit. Unless they remodeled Commerce, I never seen like a traditional like venue like where you could have any type of like event there. But maybe they remodeled it because like I don't remember back in the days. This was like 20 years ago. That they actually even had a room where they could have something like that. It was just like poker tables and shit. But maybe they changed it up a bit. But yeah, Vegas is usually where they have it, or they'll have it at Staples if they don't have it in Nevada. You know, fucking Home Depot Center, which is across the street from where I grew up. You know, venues like that.
Yeah.
Fucking Honda Center where they play hockey.
Yeah.
Chigazos Fantasy Springs. That's where you go or what?
What the fucking fights are coming up? There's
Let's see. Talk to me.
I'm trying to rack my brain here. Which fights are coming up? I don't see none on like a big one. Was there's Canelo Charlo, and then that's the main one, right?
Yeah, the main one is that. Yeah, Charlo and the Canelo fight. But you also got possibly Devin Haney and Regis. This weekend you got Christian and Billy and Nicholson. That's
is that the guy that's hyping up at 168? That Billy?
Simone. I think he's from Ghana, but he fights out of fucking Canada and shit. He's pretty good. He fucking
Yeah,
knocks
they're,
motherfuckers out.
they're saying that he's gonna be better than Morel and that he's gonna be the one that take over the division or whatever.
Interesting. He's undefeated, but he just fought this the Dominican guy. What's his name? Adames. Like Adames was rocking him, bro, but he never got him down. He ended up winning the fight. But yeah, defensively he's not all there, but he could punch like a motherfucker.
I think Benavidez needs to take that Andrade fight and make a statement with it, and keep himself active at least.
Yeah, that's a fact. But that's the thing. I don't think with Boo Boo's track record and shit, bro. He probably won't even take that fight, bro.
That's what I was saying too. I was telling somebody else the other day that if he does sign it, I think that he's gonna pull out. He's gonna pull out of the fucking fight.
Yeah, he's done it before, bro.
Yeah. Because I don't think he wants to risk losing to Benavidez, and then because he wants the Canelo payday too, right? So he knows that if he takes the L on that fight, it's over for him.
Yeah, but if he really wants a Canelo fight, which I kind of doubt that he really does, like that's the only way to get it is by beating Benavidez, bro. Because Canelo's not gonna fight him, bro, without him beating somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. So I think that's the only way that he would get it. I think he does want the fight though, just for the money incentive. Just like Crawford, I don't think they can win, but they want that fight because it's too much money to not pass up on,
Yeah, I hear you. No, that makes sense too. Yeah, and then like Nat was saying, you got Venado Lopez and Joet, and that actually has a pretty decent undercard. Jermaine Ortiz versus this guy named Moran. Pollo Aguilar is fighting on the card, and Xander Zayas.
The only other rumored fights are Crawford versus Spence in December.
Yeah. But I'm hearing that it might be even in like February or something.
That's fucking annoying. They should just go on with the fucking fight. Well, who knows what Crawford's gonna do now too? Because his dumbass trainer got arrested for trying to.
Yeah, I know, right? For the fucking cuete and shit.
Yeah. They don't play with the gun over there either, so
I they don't, bro.
That dude is fucked. I think they're probably gonna give him some time, like a couple of years maybe over there. How the fuck did he even sneak that gun in though? What the fuck?
I think what I've heard, I don't know, this is like fucking I heard from like unreliable sources that he actually got jacked while he was over there and he bought a gun while he was there. Serio, that's what I heard, but I don't quote me on it. I don't know if it's true.
But like, how the fuck would he buy the gun over there? Wouldn't he have to file like numerous paperwork, or he bought it off like some random thug?
They don't sell guns to civilians over there, bro. You can't have guns in England. Yeah, so you have to buy it from like you have to go to like the hood and shit to go buy it.
So he just went to random hoods and like he started asking for a gun. Or what the fuck?
I mean, that's how we do it over here, bro. I mean, most people from the hood, they buy them from like a guy who sells guns and shit.
Yeah, but they're connected with them. Like they know them fools. Like they know them from like the projects or the.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. I mean, finding the gun, I don't think it was hard at all. It's just like I don't know why the fuck he would try to bring it home with him. I mean, it was kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like, what the fuck? Why would you try to bring it? Just leave it. Like as soon as
you also take it into consideration that he was training Eubank, right? So Eubank was probably his connection. Say which one about Eubank growing up a rich kid. He probably he's still a boxer and he's a celebrity, so he probably has some type of connects.
Yeah, I hear you.
That was fucking retarded though. Like, did he think he was gonna get away with that shit though? Like, what the fuck?
Right?
Like, why would even want the gun afterwards? Like, if you're already leaving, like, just leave the fucking gun at home or give it to Eubank or some shit.
I mean, what was special about this gun? Was it like a memento? Was it a souvenir? What the fuck?
I don't think he bought it over there, bro. I think he actually brought it from home and shit. I think TSA over here just kind of fucked up.
Nah, they don't fuck up. Nah. Trust me, I have a homie that works for TSA. They don't fuck up, bro.
Yeah, he probably bought it.
You cannot get a gun on a plane, bro. You could not, unless you're a fucking marshal.
He probably bought it over there, and then his dumbass wanted to bring it over here for whatever reason.
That's what I'm thinking. Unless he flew over there private, because in private they don't like. You go through its own separate security, but it's a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, That fool's fucking retarded though. He should have just left that gun because now he's risking like jail time over there.
Yeah, I was
Really
reading that
crazy.
maximum sentence is like 10 years, bro.
Yeah, 5 to 10 or some shit like that. Like that fool's fuck. He's gonna do at least like 2 or 3 or some shit. I think. This fool's
Offer him a
stupid.
mamada, bro. Offer some dumb shit.
I don't think he does any time, bro. I think he finds a way to get home. Is he arrested or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they arrested him.
He's arrested,
he's still
bro. He's
over
gonna be
there?
in jail for 1 month until his court date.
Yeah.
Oh,
1
for
month.
real?
Yeah,
For
1
real,
month.
bro,
till his
bro,
court
I'm
date.
telling you, bro. 1 month.
Yeah, like his court hearing is like
Damn,
until
he
October
fucked
or
up.
something.
He fucked up.
Yeah, October 9th, bro. October 9th. So he's in jail till October 9th.
Hey, bro, when Bomac comes out, bro, that month, I bet you anything's gonna come down like 80 pounds lighter, bro. I get that jail field, because you know in jail they just give you the portions that people need, you know. So he's
Uh-huh.
gonna be eating under what he's used to. So he's gonna come in like fucking
I
40
think it's
pounds,
still.
bro.
I don't know about that because you can still get commissary and eat junk food all day.
That's true, bro. But I don't know. I still feel like he's gonna come. He's gonna. I mean, he just comes in all like he comes in like Crawford shape, bro. He's all fucking yoked up and shit. Burpees.
So
nonstop.
he's not gonna get his Cheetos in there.
Yeah, yeah. Do they have Cheetos over there, bro? They probably got some different type of Cheetos, bro. Some
I
fat-free
think they have
Cheetos.
Cheetos. I think they have Cheetos. I don't know. I've been to England once, and I don't remember buying Cheetos, so I can tell you.
Sir just said he wants that mugshot of Bomac. That'd be pretty funny.
Bro, that'd be great. Bro, it's gonna come out. Watch, guaranteed.
Yeah. Hey, salute the homie Titanium Neck, bro. Salute.
Salute, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that Andrade thing, bro. I don't think. Look, there's no way Andrade gets a Canelo fight because there's just too many names for Canelo to fight, bro. There's Charlo, Big Charlo, on Benavidez. Then there's fucking Crawford too. It's like. It's like there's like 5 guys ahead of Andrade, bro. So he needs a big win to fucking.
No, that's
to
what I'm
even be
saying.
Considered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying, like on Rep's channel a bunch of times, bro. Like David better beat this motherfucker, bro. Cause if not, fuck David, bro. I don't want him to fight fucking Boo Boo, bro. That guy's a clown, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if they PBC robs David for Boo Boo too. That's another thing about that fight.
Oh well, pa que se le quite and shit, bro, for fucking re-signing with those clowns.
All right.
I mean,
We'll
let's
see.
be real. Could David beat Andrade fairly?
Yeah,
I think you could. Yeah.
I think he could.
And who has
I think,
Andrade beat? I mean, he already beat Plant, who's better than him in my opinion.
There you go. I
Is
actually
Plant
think Boo Boo's
better
better
than
than Plant, but yeah, I
Is
think they're
Andrade
actually
better
the
than Plant,
same.
though?
I think they're the same, bro. They both haven't fought nobodies.
Yeah.
Who's fought better? Nobody's Plant or Andrade? I would say Andrade. No.
Well, Plant fought Canelo, but other than that, they all fought nobodies before that.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. Oh, you know what? Plant fought Benavidez and fucking
Canelo.
and Canelo. But I
Yeah.
mean, before that, Plant had what? Was Kategi, Darrell,
Hagen Butts.
yeah, Fagan Bucks.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that
Porky
guy's
Medina.
trash.
Didn't he
Bro.
fight Porky Medina too? I think Plant
He
fought
did.
Porky
He did fight Porky. But that's the thing
Andrade
about David.
fought-
David has a trash resume too, bro. He hasn't fought nobody.
Yeah, Uzcategui was good at. I agree, Gonzalo. Uzcategui was good at one point. He was.
Yeah.
But
At
now
one
he's
point,
kind
he
of
was,
like. Yeah, Uzcategui was the Plant was actually. I give him credit for the Uzcategui because Plant was an underdog going into that fight. So you know what I mean? Yeah, Boo Andrade has never fought a champion, bro. That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, that's nuts, bro.
Plant has at least 3 champions under his belt. So
Andrade got dropped by Veins, remember?
yeah, Veins murder. You know what? The names I would
He
get
got
for
dropped by
Andrade
Devon
Veins.
Nicholson.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
did get dropped by. Fuck. Dude,
I don't think it's that
Desmond
good as
Nicholson
you
was the
think
first
it
guy to take Berlanga the distance, and it was an 8-rounder, and he got knocked down like 4 times.
Yeah, he
So-
got his ass whooped actually.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
You know what's so funny, bro? Like all this talk, and like a couple months ago, everybody was talking about Morel this, Morel that, but now it's just like, where's Morel, bro? He's somewhere in the back burner now, right? It's like this guy's a nobody. He has no names to fight. It's fucking interesting to see.
Well, David just ducked him.
Did he duck him?
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, they were saying for months and months and months that they had a contract signed. The dad was saying it. David Morel himself was saying it. Samson was saying that all of a sudden there's no fight. I don't know, bro. That sounds like a duck to me.
It is because remember that they were hyping up that fight, right? And then as soon as Canelo signs with the PBC, that fight falls apart, and we don't hear about that shit no more.
Facts.
Mhm.
I actually think that was the reason why it fell apart because I didn't think I think Canelo surprised them by going over there and signing.
Yeah, that's what happened because they were hyping up that fight, and then when Canelo signed with the PBC, David's dad started saying, "Well, Morel's a nobody anyway, so we want to fight Munguia. We want to fight Munguia next because he's a
Yeah, I
name."
remember that shit, bro. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Supposedly, and Billy's fighting Desmond Nicholson this fucking Friday.
Yeah. That's what I was telling Ripper. Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad fight. That's not a bad fight. I like him, Billy.
I
I think
he's
Billy
gonna
should fight
kill him, bro.
Pacheco next,
Billy's good.
bro. I would like to see him Billy versus Pacheco, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to see Morel versus Pacheco, bro.
No,
Morel versus anybody. That fool has been fighting nothing but bums.
Fuck, I don't know if I want to see Pacheco fight. I don't know if he's ready for you know what? I don't know what to think of Morel because the best thing
Morel
on his
hasn't fought
resume,
nobody.
he fought the Kazakh, but that Kazakhstan guy wasn't really anybody, dude.
Yeah, he wasn't that good, bro. Like, you know, he beat him easy.
Titanium Neck, I don't know. Was Berlanga supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders? Billy Joe Saunders fucking he got fat and
I don't know.
basically retired after Canelo, no?
He's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
technically,
coming
yeah.
back.
Bro, these guys are always supposed to be coming back, and it's been like 2 years. Keith Thurman was coming back. He fought Barrios, and where the fuck is he now, bro?
Calling out Bud Crawford.
Oh yeah, before it was I don't want to fight Bud Crawford. Now it's like, oh yeah, fucking the payday's there. No, let's go.
Payday.
Crawford versus Spence, bro. That shit, it's clogged up the division. I don't even care about Thurman, bro. On it, to me, it's crazy that Barrios is probably he's gonna what? He's fought once since Thurman, and now he's fighting Ugas.
Mm-hmm.
So Barrios is actually more active than fucking Keith Thurman.
Yeah. No, Keith Thurman's retired in my eyes.
Why didn't Keith Thurman come back and fight Ugas? That would have been a better fight.
I don't know. I don't think he wants to.
Salute Larry Liston, bro. Hey, Puro, who do you have in Barrios versus Ugas?
Barrios.
You got Barrios, really?
Yeah, Ugas sucks, bro. I've been trying to tell you guys that for the last since I known you guys. I've been trying to tell you guys.
Yeah, I think Ugas sucks too, but I think Barrios sucks more, dude.
Nah, I don't. I
Really?
mean, I don't think he's like. I mean, he's gonna become a champion when he beats Ugas, bro. But yeah, Ugas. I don't rate him at all.
I don't know. I rate Barrios less than fucking Ugas.
I thought that he beat Porter in that fight that they had.
I didn't.
Ugas?
Yeah.
I thought it was a close fight, but and like so I can't tell you you're crazy because I did think it was that close, but I thought he did enough.
They didn't score a knockdown for Ugas in that fight.
Shit happens.
Oh yeah, that's true. That Ugas is old as fuck too, right? He's probably like 40.
He's probably like 50 actually. You know how the Cubans do.
Yeah, the Cubans they lie about their age and shit. His wife is pretty hot though. I think he has the hottest.
Right?
I think he has the
seen her.
I think he has the hottest wife in boxing.
Yeah, maybe.
Ugas?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, it's like some 20-year-old too, right? Ugas is like 40 something.
Young girl, yeah.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I just think I've seen Ugas be better fighters than Barrios. I don't know. I think he beat Omar Fig and Abel Ramos, though.
Yeah.
Ugas? Did he?
Yeah.
Omar Figueroa, I never thought he was good. So, but Abel was okay at one point.
You don't think they're better than Barrios?
Omar Figueroa isn't. Abel, shit, I can't even picture one of Abel's fights in my head, but I do know that he was good at one point, so I can tell you. All I know is that Ugas sucks, bro. Barrios is not horrible, so I just favor Barrios. Maybe not by much, you know.
Was that other fight at the on the card? Not on the Canelo Charlo card.
Repeat that, Ripper.
What's the other fight on the Canelo Charlo card? Because we
Oh,
don't.
it's Ramos versus Lubin, no?
Yeah,
And,
no,
that's a good one.
and Resendez versus Garcia.
yeah, that's
Another good one.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Mm.
That one, I think I got Toro, bro. But Toro's the underdog for some reason. But everybody got Garcia.
It's a 50-50 in my eyes. Not just because like Garcia's like super inexperienced. Toro's been in there with some good dudes, but like he needs to like work on his defense, you know. And the other guy, Elijah, hits really hard. So I think it could go either way. But I don't know. El que gane. I'm not gonna be rooting for one or the other.
Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, they only got 4 fights, and it's Canelo versus Charlo, Mono versus Lubin, Ugas versus Barrios, and Garcia versus Resendez. That's not bad. I mean, that's not a bad card. I don't think so. It's
No,
not
that's a really good card. Yeah.
Yeah, what about Ramos versus Lubin? I got Ramos knocking that guy out, bro. I don't know. Again, I think Lubin gets knocked out again.
Yeah, I got Ramos winning because like he's like really good. Like, you know, I've been seeing him get like better and better each fight. The only thing is that Lubin, bro, like he's a fighter that like, fuck, bro, like he's a really good fighter. But the thing is that like his chin is a bit suspect. You know, he's been knocked out in the past. I don't know. I got Ramos maybe winning it easy or maybe winning it in a firefight.
Lubin's dangerous in that fight. I could see him like getting his ass whooped and then like pulling something out of his ass and knocking Ramos on his ass.
Yeah, that could happen.
And you know what? Lubin usually loses in a firefight, right? So I think we'll probably see that, bro. So it's kill or be killed in that sense.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think as long as it's entertaining, bro. But you know, I like the card.
Yeah, it's cool. That Barrios Ugas one is the trippiest one though, because I don't know, it just feels like a mismatch to me. Maybe Barrios is not as bad as I think he is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But you know, I don't know. I don't rate Ugas at all, bro. I've been saying it
at
for
140,
years. At
140, Budo, at 140, do you have Barrios beating Jose Ramirez?
No.
Do you have Barrios beating Regis Prograis at 140?
No.
Josh Taylor?
I could see it.
You could see Barrios beating Josh Taylor at 140?
Yeah. But I would favor
Taylor?
Josh.
The one that fought Teofimo or the one that fought Jose Ramirez?
Any Josh Taylor.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't see it, but...
Yeah, I'm not saying that it would happen. You know, maybe out of 100, fucking Barrios would win 10. But I mean, I can see a scenario where he could get a win.
Damn, bro. What do you think Jose Ramirez versus Ugas would look like? You think Jose could do that one?
Jose would like destroy him, bro.
Damn, you think so? That'd be sick. I would like to see Ramirez fucking move up and beat the shit out of Ugas. That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah. Maybe I need to maybe I didn't explain myself correctly. Ugas is worse than Rolly.
Nah, bro. See,
I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating, but I just wanted you guys to know what I think.
That's
of
all.
Ugas,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, to me, Rolly is probably one of the worst fighters I've seen in a long time. Him being a champion is like it's kind of embarrassing to even be like, oh, that guy's a champ. That's a guy, you know, to have people ask you like, that guy's a boxing champion, and just have to be like, yeah, I guess, you know, I don't even want to go into the details of how he won that belt, but yeah, I guess he's a champion, bro.
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
What about Barrios versus Ivan Baranchyk?
Ooh, that'd be a good fight, actually. I think it would be it would be a real good fight.
What about Chon?
50-50.
Damn, you know what, man? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know Chon has a fight coming up against Hitchison, and Chon looks kind of like a little done at 140, but I still can't help but feel like maybe he can pull that one off. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Hitchison's literally has no power, bro, and he's like everybody doesn't want to see, bro. He's like what they call a pure boxer with no power and like literally refuses to engage, bro. He's like one level above Rigondeaux.
Richardson Hitchison. Damn,
Yeah.
bro. I feel like I've seen his fights, but I don't know. I don't know who he's fought. I think he's another guy that's fought nobodies, and he's probably beat him up. But it's like, dude, why didn't he knock him out? So I kind of
Not yet. He didn't even beat him up, bro. I mean, I think he knocked out maybe his last. And I don't even know how he did it, to be honest. But I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think of Hitchens yet. My bad. Go ahead, Rip.
No, I was just asking versus that Puerto Rican dude. That was him, right?
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
Baluza or something or Baluza.
Yeah. Bauza. Yeah, I don't know how he beat him.
Bauza.
I don't know how he beat him, to be honest.
Yeah, that guy kind of sucked though. To be honest, no.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. I don't know what to think of Hitchens, to be honest. So I got to favor Cepeda.
Hey, say what you want about Chon, bro, but Chon will fight anybody, right? Chon he's fucking fought killer after killer after killer after killer.
That's another fool that is kind of sad because he's not gonna be able to be champion probably. Just
And he
like
should have
the-
been, right? He was kind of robbed of being a champion too a couple times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like too
Potentially,
many
right? He
talented
should.
fighters in the division, and he's like just a level below them. Like he's not gonna be able to get that belt.
Yeah, because I remember Chon, his first loss was against Terry Flanagan, right? And he should have won that fight, in my opinion, right? It was at 135 for a world belt, but his fucking shoulder fucking gave out. And instead of being a no contest and running it back, they fucking just call it a TKO, bro. It's like, what the fuck? So he's had some bad luck.
I would have been pissed at what's his name, Ramirez, because that was his chance to become champion, right? But Ramirez pulled out of the fight because of a wedding or some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
No, he fought Ramirez already, bro. A lot of people think he beat Ramirez too.
Yeah, I know, but the rematch, they were supposed to fight a rematch for the WBC belt, the vacant WBC belt, and instead they ended up putting him versus Regis because Ramirez pulled out. Yeah.
And he got done dirty by Regis, right? I remember kind of watching that fight. I don't remember it, but I remember he got done dirty.
It was competitive. He just got knocked out at the end. He tired out.
Yeah, bro. Fucking who knows, man? Maybe Chon can pull it off against Hitchison and give himself a second life and make a run for a belt again, because those belts are the belts at 140 right now. They're for the taking, man. Let's be real. Everybody that has a belt right now is not even really who's really the guy at that weight class. You know?
Rolly, bro. I wish Chon would go fight Rolly, bro.
Yeah, but
I know, right?
Rolly wants to cash out versus Ryan right now.
That's true.
Bro, I was saying, look, if Chon beats fucking Hitchison, he should fight Ryan next.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah,
that would be a good
good
payday, but he'd probably get knocked out in that fight.
Against Ryan?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's towards the end of it. Not.
Damn, you know what, man? I always liked Chon, but the one thing that bothered me was that he never fucking. It's just like he never had that. It's kind of like Lomachenko, bro, where he doesn't have that instinct where it's like, bro, you gotta go for it, you gotta take it, bro. You're winning,
only
bro.
In
You
that
just gotta
one
take
fight
it,
versus,
you know.
Only in that one fight versus that one European dude.
The Baranchik.
Yeah, the fight with all the knockdowns. That's the only time that you show.
And that's because he was forced into it, fucking Ripper, because Baranchik was in his face, making him work for it. And Chon said, fuck it, let's do it. But ever since then, bro, it's like kind of he's a little gun shy. Salute chingazos, bro. I hope that friendship was good.
¿Qué ole, chingazos?
Aquí.
Órale.
¿Qué pedo? What are you guys talking about? Baranchik versus fucking Cepeda.
The 140.
We're just talking about Chon, bro.
And the 140 division in general.
I mean, Chon is probably done, bro. As far as fuck, I think he's cooked already. I think he got cooked against that fight you're talking about, Baranchik. Y los dos se dieron machine, güey, la neta. Vergazotes los dos. He might be that fight maybe added a lot of mileage to his fucking chin, to his fucking health, to all that shit. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was kind of like his last one, huh? Like his last, like, fucking let's go for it. And he fucking.
That shit was a war, bro.
Too, right?
That shit was a war, bro.
Versus the Puerto Rican, what's his name, Vargas, when he knocked him out.
He could probably beat Rolly, bro. I mean,
he can't.
No mames, fool. Fucking Chon right now, bro, would still fucking fuck up Rolly, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Would. But Rolly wants to cash out versus Ryan.
And Chon lo que tiene, he has a good one too, right? He has like a badass one too.
Yeah, he's a nice little southpaw too.
But the defense, that's where he's lacking, bro. He doesn't move his head out of the center line, bro. That's like his biggest fucking issue that I see just by looking at the way he fights.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
kind of weird.
maybe he
Go.
could win a Bacon title or something like that. And but as like I don't see him beating Matias. Let's put it that way, bro. I mean, I wish I could say yeah, but
You
I
know
would
what's
be
funny
lying,
about
bro.
Chon? You know what's funny about Chon? He has good feet and knows how to move. But for some reason, when a guy's throwing, he just stands there. It's like, bro, like you have those feet and you're good at it. Why do you just stand there and take that punch, bro? You could have kind of just moved your head a bit or just stepped out on the outside, you know?
Yeah, that's why Baranchik was a good fight for him because he likes to fight and all this shit, bro. And but I think those are the best fights for Sean, bro. For a guy that doesn't really have defense like that, you know. Because obviously we've seen him against Prograis and Prograis fucking beat him, bro, with the defense. If you ask me, Sean was having a hard time landing. But Sean does. I think Sean was landing the bigger punches, bro, when it went on the Prograis fight. But I mean, if you're not landing constantly, the power just doesn't really matter that much, you know.
Yeah, you gotta break a guy down, right? It's like unless you're like fucking a huge weight bullying shit, and every shot is just like rocking a guy, you gotta break a guy down slowly by keep hitting with those power shots, right?
Yeah. The next big fight we got is fucking Bernardo Lopez, bro. That's gonna be a good one versus you.
We were talking about that, bro. I think you and me have got into disagreements, right? Where I think Joetta's gonna go all out, bro. I think it's gonna be a good fight, fool. I don't know if he wins, fool, but I think he shows some dog.
Gonna knock him out. That Bernardo's gonna knock out Joetta, I think.
I think so. I think he's gonna knock him out, bro. In my opinion, because Joetta likes to fight, bro. You know, and like a guy with Bernardo, you don't want to be fighting him, bro. You wanna like get away from him, bro, because he's not a big guy. So if you fight in the pocket against him, good luck, bro. Especially since he likes to throw those fucking liver shots and that uppercut, and he comes in, he goes out, he comes in, like, and he's always moving, bro. I just don't see you at.
Joetta doesn't have no power either. He's like limited amount of power.
Yeah, exactly. Joe's not even athletic to me, bro. Bernardo is, bro. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, Bernardo's very athletic.
That right there is already giving Bernardo a big edge, bro. And when it comes to experience, fuck, Bernardo already went to fucking Europe and he beat what the fuck they got over there, bro. When the fuck have we seen you do anything like that, bro? Never, bro.
Never. He's always been the calm guy. He's always been the guy they want him to win, you know, and he fucking chokes.
Yeah, he chokes, bro. I mean, he didn't look good against Shakur Stevenson, at least to me, bro. You know.
Or Navarrete.
No, he didn't.
Or
bro,
the thing is, Navarrete fucked him up pretty bad, bro. You know.
Yeah, I remember.
I think Navarrete hits way harder than Bernardo, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think
Navarrete is more like. Navarrete doesn't try to knock you out though. He tries to he mixes it up. Like he throws a lot of volume. Yeah, he puts a lot of volume though. Bernardo, I think he loads up a little bit more with his punches now.
You know what, bro? The one thing I say I don't like about Bernardo, Bernardo's very athletic and he's a good mover. He has good legs. It's that motherfucker can run circles around you. But damn, bro, sometimes he just runs into a punch he just gets so excited he wants to go be in the pocket, you know? When he can just jump in and out, it really just. But maybe, you know, he has 4 trainers now. I think you mentioned that. Maybe they're working on that, bro, where he's just like going in crazy and then he just jumps out too, you know?
Yeah, and if you're looking at the Ruben Villa fight, that's why he's gonna lose. That's a very bad way to look at it. And I'm not trying to make excuses for Bernardo because I don't like what the fuck, bro. That's fucking gay. But when they ask fucking Bernardo like what went wrong during the camp or what happened at the Ruben Villa fight. He said he only got 3 weeks to prepare for that one, bro. He didn't even want to fight around that time.
Chingasos, you also didn't remember that fucking Ruben Villa has a lot of amateur experience, bro. So and you know 14 and 14 is not the same for Bernardo that it is for Ruben Villa, right? A guy that has such a crazy amateur background. So you know Bernardo's still learning on the job. So it's like, you know, it's not even styles make fights. It's more about experience and just that background because that shit does come in handy, bro. In those early fights.
Yeah, but I just really don't think Bernardo's bringing that up to make an excuse. You know, I think he's just being real. Like, I only had 3 fucking weeks to train. Because his story is consistent. He also said it at Un Round Mas, and he said it. I don't know if you guys saw that screenshot that I sent you guys. Que estaba un gordito like interviewing fucking Venado. That guy brought it up. He brought up Ruben Villa. He's like, hey, Ruben Villa's fighting on your undercard. Will you be willing to fight him in the future? And Venado said, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Venado said, why not? You know, like, whatever top rank gives me, that's what I'm gonna fucking fight. You know, like.
Hey, bro, that's fucking crazy that Villa has a win over Venado, and this was opening the fucking prelims. That's fucking wild, bro.
Well, that's not wild. What the fuck has fucking Villa been doing, bro? After he lost to Navarrete, nothing exactly. So I mean,
yeah, he hasn't, bro. He's barely started coming back. I think this is his second or third fight this year, but he waited like 2 years, which I don't like, bro.
Like you can say what you want about Venado, but on that time, and I was looking at it, but on that time frame, fucking Ruben Villa has only had like 2 fucking fights, and Venado had like 8 fights on the same fucking time frame, and against tough competition too. Like all the fucking fights that Venado been having recently, they're not really like fucking cherry picks at all, bro. Nothing for Venado's a cherry pick, bro. You know, like people are saying maybe that Joet one is like the cherry pick, the one that people know he's gonna fucking win, but that's like the only one, bro.
Nah, Joe, it's not a cherry pick, fool. Because you know what? I'm not even gonna front. The odds are crazy, bro. And I would put $20 on Joet, bro. That's how. I think this fight is close, bro. I think this fight is good. I think it's a good fight. I'm kind of hyped. I got Venado. I like Venado better, but I like I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if Joet showed up, bro, and finally fucking got that belt, bro. On some shit where like maybe he wins by split decision, and they gotta run it back, you know, on some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't see you at winning like at all, bro. I mean, maybe you see something in him that
I think you're overrating Joet. Not.
I mean, I think so too, but hey, he's gonna see when they fight, bro.
I probably am because he's fought the guys that are supposed to be the guys right now. You know, we see Navarrete coming off a huge win against Valdez, and then we see Shakur fucking beating Rob Concepcion.
Yeah, but he wasn't even
también al Navarrete a veces le vale verga, güey, no entrena bien. Let's keep it 100. Wilson, you saw what happened with Navarrete against Wilson because fucking Navarrete didn't take that motherfucker serious, bro.
But he still knocked him out.
I know, but isn't it obvious that Navarrete prepares differently when he sees danger? As opposed to like a guy like Joet who is like, this is what you get? At least that's how I see it.
That's what still calling him out too. That's what Wilson.
Literally fucking Navarrete would really be like, hey, fuck it, bro. Let's start camp like in 2 weeks, fucking 3 weeks out the fight type shit, you know? It's just like, damn, fool, like no mames, like get ready and shit.
Yeah, like you could tell Navarrete really prepared for that Valdez fight, bro. Like look at his fucking output. How many fucking shots didn't he fucking land on Valdez, bro? ¿Cómo lo dejó a la verga? I don't know how many he landed, but I think he threw like at least 1,000 punches, bro, something like that, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. And to be throwing that shit, you gotta really come in there like from a good camp, or else you're not gonna be able to have that fucking output, bro.
Navarrete is falling for the top ranked tramp right now because he says that he wants to fight Shakur next at 135.
I mean, fuck, I don't even think he should be chasing Shakur like that, bro, because they're gonna try to set him up, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because even if the fight happens, right, and even if like he's winning, in our view, like in everybody's view, they're not gonna give him the fight. They're gonna the judges are gonna go back Shakur in that fight.
Yeah, I think Navarrete could finish him though, bro. Shakur, I think so, but fuck. If he runs forever and for some reason Navarrete can land and it goes to the distance, which could happen, then
Shakur blows up in weight. He's a big ass weight bully at lightweight, dude. Them and the rest of the Mayates right there, they fucking weight bullies at that weight class. Him and Haney.
Yeah, Shakur has long reach too, bro. Like I think the same as Navarrete actually.
Now that the spotlight has been cast on what it means to like hit low from here on forward, every time somebody goes low, they better call that shit out because they made a big deal. I'm neither for nor against the call that the judge made in the Usyk fight, but at least that shed some light on what it means to go low. right? So moving forward, they should take that into consideration all the time.
I think that was pretty obvious that it was low, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know, Shakur, he go low all the time. Next time that motherfucker goes low, people better say something about that shit.
He hit that Brazilian a whole bunch of times low. And
I know. And nobody batted an eyelid. Nobody gave a fuck.
Gonzalo, they made so many excuses for Shakur going that low, bro. They're saying Rob Costasel was jumping up. It's like, come on, dog. They're saying he's jumping up. He's jumping into the low blows. It's like, bro, there's no way these guys are that fucking biased. It just trips me out, dude.
That's biased, fool.
Yeah, and they didn't even mention that the fact that Shakur didn't make weight for the fucking fight, bro. He fucking and he didn't even try to make weight either, bro. So I mean, low blows.
Fucking lightweight, bro. That was
Fuck.
And that's your perfect. He's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be this great technical fighter with pristine skills, and he's the one that's always fouling. And they call Navarrete wild and all kinds of shit. And he's a very clean fighter. If you look when he fought Rubén Villa, even Valdez, he's always getting stepped on. And fouls committed against him. But he's a very clean fighter. But the ones that they call like these elite fucking pristine fighters are the ones that are always fighting dirty.
They're always clinching, bro. Like
clinching, yeah, there you go.
Clinch, bro. And so if Navarrete wasn't getting hit that much against Valdez, he was just regular defense, not fucking dirty tactics like clinching and all this bullshit, bro.
And the commentators were acting like the Navarrete Valdez was close or something. They didn't want to give Navarrete credit that he was winning the fight like handily, right? They wanted Valdez to be competitive so they can elevate Shakur more, right?
Yeah, but I mean, after you see in his fucking face and it's like, what the fuck? This is not really competitive like the fucking commentators are trying to make it fucking sound like. You get me? Yeah. One guy's busted open, the other guy looks fucking clean. Come on, common sense, guys. You know, type of shit.
Yeah, they're trying to set the narratives over there at Top Rank right now.
There's a pattern with Navarrete. He always batters his opponents to a pulp. Joet looked like Valdez. Actually, you can't clearly distinguish who's who if you put us side by side. Joet and Valdez.
They didn't want to give him credit because they have the same common opponents as Shakur, right? They have like 3 common opponents, and Navarrete fucked them up way worse than Shakur did.
Yeah, man, he's such a negative fighter. Look what Joet fought Shakur. That was like probably the most boring fight that year. That shit was like super boring. But actually, Joet's not that boring. The one who made him look like that was Shakur's negative fighting style.
Shakur didn't even really look good against Nakatila either, bro. If you ask me, that shit looked like, what the fuck's going on here, you know? Murataya finished that motherfucker, bro. No chingaderas, you know? No excuses, no anything.
He only looked good against that Japanese dude and Jermel Harry, who's like, he used to be a Marine. So he's old. He's got shot knees, in my opinion. So he looked like $1 million in that fight, but that was a cherry pick, man, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Was he champion? Well, whatever. Was Jermel Harry champion? Whatever. Italian Ruco.
That guy was there for the taking, bro. I mean, you throw Valdez at Herring, Valdez would have kicked his fucking ass too, bro. Navarrete lo mata al pinche Herring. Let's put it that way. They would have thrown him.
Yeah, that fool's not even a fighter. He's like a Marine or some shit. He took boxing like as a hobby or something, right?
Yeah, and those guys fuck, like Gonzalo said, the knees, bro. Like those guys fuck up their knees with the rucking shit, bro. Especially Marines.
The rucksack in the back. Yep. He was never really a power puncher, but you know, Edwin de los Santos went looking for Shakur. He went to Newark, New Jersey.
No, sí lo miré. Mire que pusieron un meme like the boxing pages in Spanish. I posted it on the Discord and it said something like you're starting these narratives that everybody's ducking you. Well, I'm here for you. Some shit like that.
Didn't that Ortiz guy call him out too?
Yeah, that guy too. But just recently, like today or yesterday, like Gonzalo saying that De Los Santos called him out too. That hey,
Who's gonna fight for that vacant belt? Martin or some shit? They said that fool sucks.
He's
not
all right,
vacant
man.
belt.
Martin's all right because he's tough and he can punch.
El WBO o cuál?
The WBC, I think they're making the vacant for the WBC. Frank Martin and Shakur.
The only thing he doesn't let his hands go like often, and if his timing's off, man, that might be that. Shakur might beat him, but he hits hard.
Armenian.
Yeah, that's not too much of a bad fight, bro. The Shakur versus Frank Martin. I'm not against it. I just don't see how fucking Shakur's getting title shots so fucking easily, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They really want him. They really want this motherfucker to win titles. That's how I see it. Top Rank does, bro. Like he's their primary concern, bro, when it comes to getting titles.
That's why Lomachenko los mandó a la verga, because he didn't want to. He knew that if he fought Shakur, they were gonna rob him again.
Yeah, he said, no, I'm gonna take some vacations, bro. You guys are already fucking me over, with the decisions. He cried, and we only know because they took the camera so we can make fun of him while he cried, bro.
Hey, that's fucked up that they do that. They always go backstage with the camera and film them when they're crying and shit. Who else did they do that with? They did it with some other fighter too, right? I forgot who recently.
I forgot. I just know they did it with Lomachenko. Yeah, I remember they did it to somebody else, bro. Fuck. Recently too. And I'm like, damn, this was really on their humiliation ritual type of. You know how sometimes these will be like, hey, it's a humiliation ritual. Obviously, I don't know. I don't really believe in shit like that. But when I see that they put the camera and it's like they're recording this motherfucker crying, I'm like, damn, maybe these was on something with that bullshit, bro. That's when I start questioning that shit, bro. If it's true.
Nah, but Joet don't have the punching power to keep Venado off him. He's a good fighter, but I mean, he's a good boxer. Joet, he's a good boxer, but Venado's not gonna go in there to box him back and forth. Now he's gonna go in there like Mosley said when I fought Margarito. It wasn't so much the hand wraps, which I don't believe that was true. But he said, Mosley said, so I separated my wife and she told me that was the last $2 million that I was gonna get. So I was fucking pissed at her, and I didn't go in there to box Margarito. I went in there to go fight. Like, actually, Simon. So that's like, in other words, that's like Venado's mentality. He's not going in there to box you behind the jab. The ABCs of boxing. You throw your jab. No, he's going to go in there to close the distance and fucking fight. That's Venado Lopez. And if you ain't got the power to keep Venado off of you, he's not gonna give a fuck because he got the fast footwork too, and he's got power, right? So basically, those are shortcuts. A boxer can box, but if you can take the shortcuts that not everybody can, hey, we're not trying to see. We're not going by the Queensberry rule. Well, the Queensberry rules, but we're not going by the sweet science. Right? Not to take anything away from his boxing ability, he is a late starter, but motherfucker's coming for you.
Yeah, he doesn't have bad fundamentals, but he does have a weird style where it's like he's in, he's out, that type of shit. He gets away with it with the athleticism, right? Like he gets away from danger because he's athletic. Maybe if he wasn't athletic, he wouldn't be able to pull it off, right? But that comes with the territory. He was blessed with speed and shit like that and stamina, so he's using it in his favor.
He's strong too. He's got good uppercuts. He darts in with a lot of power behind his hooks and straight punches. The only thing that I didn't know, he said it in Un Round Más that he broke 2 of his knuckles. So basically, he's only got like a little nub on his right hand. So he said, by his own admission, I can't punch with my right, like really that good. He said, I can't, because 2 of the knuckles they got pushed back. So where the surface is uneven. Venado, yeah. 2 of the knuckles scooted back on his hand. He punched and they basically disappeared. So he's only got the two nubs, the index in the middle.
Ah,
That
pero
fuck,
eso
even when they put the hand wrap to try to like level it out, it's like it doesn't work. That's what he said.
yeah, it's not gonna work. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking boxers with the same fucking issue out there, you know, with the fucked up knuckle.
They need to
But
start
these basically they broke and they disappeared out of his hands. They pushed back. So it's only like a
Yeah,
little
they pushed
nub.
back.
Yeah, a lot of fighters break that shit, but he said that they basically went away, like they pushed back on the hand, so it's like only like a little nub. I could see how that could happen. Right? Se esconden. The tendons tend to pull. Like if you shatter your bones and everything's like rigged between tendons and all that shit will like it'll pull your cartilage back. So basically, yeah, it's esconden. They hide. Because the tendons are like rubber bands.
Hey, do y'all
Right.
think that Venado could beat Inoue? Because that's the fight that Venado's been talking about lately. That he's been targeting that fight. So y'all think he could beat him at 126?
Maybe. Because that fool's fucking. Think of a fighter who's more perfect than Inoue. I know that's crazy to say, but because not everybody's perfect. But who's the most complete fighter that you guys have seen? Canelo's pretty complete, minus maybe the stamina, but I mean, he does throw everything with power, so he's gonna end up tired anyhow. Whether he throws a little or a lot, Canelo's always gonna throw with power. But Inoue, he's complete in every category: speed, power, footwork, boxing skills, determination. And that fool's always gonna be the quicker dude going up in weight. So if he knows how to like employ a style where he's in and out like Pacquiao, bam, dropping the punches with momentum, and he's too nimble where the other fighters are gonna be like, okay, he's fucking fast. I can't quite chase him down in the ring because he's got good footwork. Who knows, man? Because his power carried.
That's gonna be a hard fight too. Because it's probably, if it happens, it's gonna be at in Japan, right? So
Yeah, for sure it's gonna be in Japan.
I think he wants that payday too over there because he saw that Fulton got that money. So he probably thinks he could win too, though. I'm saying, but probably gonna want that money too because what did Fulton get paid, like 3 mil, 4 mil, some shit like that, right?
I mean, he can win, but why not? I mean,
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but how would that fool blow up in weight? I mean, he's like a Japanese dude that's pretty like
Small.
I don't know. He's
that's the
slender.
thing, too. I think he could pull it off, like the weight and that shit, go to Venado's weight class. Can he win? I don't know. I think it's a pretty even fight, at least to me. I don't see Inoue as the invincible man that a lot of people see in it because obviously I was there when he fought. What's the guy's name? Nonito Donaire the first time, and it was a close fight, you know. And Nonito fucking broke his orbital bone or fractured it, whatever.
Yeah.
So he's not fucking invincible, man. If Nonito did that, was doing that shit to him, an old version of Nonito.
That Paul Butler dude almost went 12 rounds with him too.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but that fool was just like straight surviving.
Yeah, le estaba corriendo. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you if Venado for sure wins that one because I mean it's Inoue, right? I mean that's a pound for pound fighter.
Yeah, because Robisi was mad at Venado, saying that he was ducking him because Venado said, "I'm not worried about you right now. I'm trying to fight Inoue."
Pichi Robisi con 10 peleas, 12 peleas ya quiere el mundo, güey, también, güey. I mean, I'm not against the fight. But I can see why Venado's more interested in a Inoue fight because there's more money in it. Like, no seas mamón. You get me? Obviously, I mean,
lost that first fight versus Mexican Journeyman too. I don't think he's that good as he think he is.
Adán González.
Yeah.
And look, Venado Lopez is a bad matchup for Robesi, bro. Like I said, I don't know if fucking Venado could beat Inoue. Like I said, it's a pound for pound fighter, but I know for sure he beats Robesi, güey. Robesi la quiere estar pensando y boxear y que looking clean y eso. Venado don't give a shit about that, bro. He's just gonna go in there and fuck you up, bro. And Robesi's not gonna be able to deal with that shit unless Robesi could be the perfect fighter where, I'm making Venado look stupid, making him miss everything and all this shit. Maybe he could win like that, but I don't see that shit happening, bro.
No, I don't think he looked that good versus what's that African? What's his name? Dog Bay. He won the fight, but I don't think he looked like that great. I think if Venado fought Dog Bay, he would have knocked his ass out.
El Dogby lo empujaba para atrás ya
Yeah.
al Robesi, güey. Like you could tell the Dogbo was even more physical than Robesi. It's just Robesi is just younger. You know, Dogbo's to me, Dogbo's past it. I know he's not too old.
That's that
but,
experience too. That Dogbo has a lot of experience fighting champions. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does. But yeah, it wasn't like a domination from Robesi when it comes to Dogbo, bro. It was pretty close, at least for me, bro. Like,
Yeah,
if
bro.
you-
I'm not gonna lie. When Inoue was in there with Fulton for the first 2 rounds, it looked like damn Fulton looks a bit bigger. But after the third one, bro, I don't know if it's because Fulton started to shut up more, or it just I don't know. It just looked like Inoue was fucking huge. Canelo has the same effect on Fulton too. Like I'll be like, damn, this guy's big. But once that guy starts walking you down, it just looks like fuck, dude. They look like fucking tanks. It's like this guy's not that big as big as I thought, you know. Or maybe
Yeah.
you know.
The thing is, Inoue established the jab early on, bro, and he was letting the jab whenever the fuck he wanted to. And when you have a style like fucking Fulton, where you're a back foot kind of guy that moves around, you can't really let a guy establish the jab, bro, or else you're screwed, bro. Like, what are you gonna do if you can't fucking counter that fucking jab? I mean,
And also fucking Fulton is something people really didn't want to acknowledge. They kept calling him like this slick, like super slick back foot fighter. But you know what? Fulton gives into brawls, dude. If you cut the corner off and you start throwing punches, he only knows how to throw back because he does know how to get out of the way, you know?
I mean, Figueroa landed Fulton by 45 punches, bro. He landed more punches than Fulton.
I thought Figueroa won that one too.
Me too. So I was like, this Fulton guy, he's not what the fuck these motherfuckers are telling me he is. You know, that he's the slick boxer, the American, that's gonna
The
beat the
slick
Japanese
black
guy. Because that's what they were telling me, bro. They were telling me that he's gonna look fucking huge on fight night, that I'm gonna see, and that Japanese don't beat American fighters, blah blah blah. And I was like, I still got Inoue, bro. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on with this shit, bro.
Inoue, I like Inoue, bro. Inoue is a fucking badass. Inoue really is the monster, bro. Like
He has that killer instinct.
I remember going into that fight, Fulton and Inoue. I remember like, dude, Inoue should knock him out. But then all the propaganda started, and I just felt like, damn, maybe I'm being biased or some shit. I don't see it, you know. That's what I was thinking to myself. Then when he stopped him, I was like, damn, bro, this guy really is who everybody thought
I already knew he was
like
gonna
2 years
lose
ago. You know
because
what I mean?
Fulton doesn't have no power, fool.
Yeah, that's true. Fulton gets hit a lot, and he doesn't have power, so you know what I mean. It's not that crazy that he beat him. So I do think, in that sense, that people are exaggerating about the win. But I also just feel like Inoue is that guy. I think at 122,
Well,
I hope he fights. I think the Palas is gonna put up a better fight than Fulton because that guy can crack a bit, and Nettie too, bro. Those guys can punch. So don't be surprised if Inoue looks more human, bro. Even if he stops him, he's gonna look more human, you know.
Yeah.
Remember, Fulton was supposed to be this master boxer, super slippery, hard to catch clean. And I think Butler did a better job of getting on the back foot than Fulton did.
He did, bro. At least for me, I don't know. The thing about Fulton is when they land on him, he can't take punches, bro. I said it too. This motherfucker, he's not gonna be able to take the punches, and people are like, well, he's gonna be bigger, so maybe he is gonna be able to take the. But I don't know. And then they had the weigh in and they had the face off, and I was like, hey guys, he's not so much bigger, bro. They look similar size, you know. Like Inoue's gonna beat his fucking ass, bro, because he doesn't have the. Fulton is not as big as they were telling me. I thought Fulton was. For a moment, I was thinking Fulton was 5'8", bro, 5'7", or something like that. And then I checked, and I'm like, nah, bro. This motherfucker.
Isn't he 5'8"?
Nah, he's like 5'6" or some shit, bro. Yeah.
Hey, who do you have for Inoue Venado fucking chingazos?
I don't know, bro. I don't know who wins that one. I mean, fuck. I gotta wait till.
Can stop Inoue? You think Venado can stop Inoue?
I don't know about stopping. I mean, fuck.
Has Inoue even been dropped?
Yeah,
hell nah.
he's been dropped.
Has he?
Like, yeah, I think
Nah,
so.
fuck
No, no,
Did
no, hell no.
Nonito drop?
Nah, hell
No.
no, bro. Inoue fucking dropped Donaire like 3 times, bro. Even in the first fight, he dropped him.
Ay, como los tan chinos me confundí a la verga, güey. Dije, lo tumbaron. Pero no.
Yeah, like, yeah, he'll take your punch because he knows he can get you right back with his. So like the dude's not gonna buckle like that. He's just like, oh, you fucked me up.
Sí,
If
sí,
if
sí,
he had less power, he probably he would feel more disillusioned about getting hit and be like, oh, I'm just gonna take a knee, or like I'm gonna quit, like, or like I'm not. But since he knows he can crack, he's like, dude, you get me, I'm immediately getting you back, and he's like that in his mind. I think that gives him the extra confidence. So he's not gonna.
Nonito did fracture his fucking orbital bone, though. Did do that. So he
The one thing that I would say that you really don't know, that people can only speculate until he move up to 126. You really don't know how he's gonna look, because he might be slower. Obviously, he's gaining weight.
He's gonna be slower. I mean,
Yeah,
but I mean,
so he's gonna lose a little
That's the
punching
question,
power.
right?
He's gonna lose speed, right?
The question is how much slower, right? Because sometimes you don't really see the speed
Yeah.
difference that much, in some fighters.
And to be fair, I think Nonito was a featherweight at bantamweight at that point when he fought Inoue. I'm not, that's my opinion. I don't know.
I
Because
think
he
he
can
was.
fucking crack, bro. He can fucking
Yeah,
crack. That's
he had never lost at 118, man. Nuts. Nonito. I don't think he
Didn't he
had
lose
at
to,
118 in his whole career. He
What
only
was that
lost
shit
when he
he used to
moved up
Rigo?
to the higher weights.
La neta, yo pensé que a Nonito le iban a hacer KO, güey, en la primera. I was like, this motherfucker's getting KO'd. Inoue is this badass fucking fighter. And I was like, damn, Inoue, maybe he's a little bit overrated. That's what I said back in my head when I was watching it back then. It was a good
Yeah,
fight,
but didn't Rigo happen at 122? Wasn't Rigo at 122 pounds?
I don't know. I thought it was 118, no?
I think he's undefeated at 118 prior to Inoue.
He might
You know what's
be.
crazy? When Nonito fought Obali and Gaballo, he was underdog in those fights, and I remember putting money on those fights. Like, damn, bro, I think Donaire could still do it, and he fucking knocked those guys out early and viciously, bro. And he was like a 2-1 dog in both of them.
Yeah, ese güey duró un putero, güey, el Nonito, more than I expected, bro. Like,
Yeah, he does, bro. When Nonito was talking about going down to 115 and fighting Gallo and Chocolatito, I was like, nah, bro. Nah, let's just fucking move up, bro. Like,
because I remember back in 2011, 2010, 2009, Nonito was already relevant back then, bro. He was like gonna be. Some people were calling him maybe the next Pacquiao, some bullshit like that, right? And Robert Garcia had him, that he's the strongest puncher he's seen at that weight class or some shit like that.
That fool was a weight bully at those weight classes.
oh, Rigo was at 122, bro. Gonzalo was right.
El Rigo fue el que la
Hey,
cagó,
who beat Donito right now? Giovanni Santillan? Is that the dude that just beat him? He's from TJ. I'm not sure.
Santiago. Yeah, Santiago.
But he's
Santiago.
good, though.
Santiago.
He's good.
Es el
Mexicano.
Tijuas, el güey. Es el
Sí,
Tijuas.
Is it Tijuana?
Hey.
Yeah,
I think he
that
trains
was-
with Romulo,
I
but
called that one.
yeah.
I called that
Simón?
one. I said this guy's gonna outbox Nonito, bro. I told you that guy has like 3 losses, but I've seen him get robbed 1 or 2 times, bro, on PBC or fucking some other shit. So I was like, this guy's game, bro. That guy, I don't know if he beats the other guys at 118. I would have to think about it and see, but no, that guy's good.
Yo solo dije 50-50, güey, porque le miró una pancilla al Nonito, and we were even breaking it down at reps while the weigh-in was happening, and I was like, hey, tiene pancita, güey. Maybe he's past it already, and he was past it, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was his time for. He had been cucking for a while. He had been getting cucked. His time was coming.
I thought Donito was gonna win because the only fight that I saw of Santiago was against the Russell brother, and the Russell brother sucks. And I thought the Russell brother won, not dominantly, but clearly. So I was like, okay, I don't think maybe this
that's
guy's
the one
not
I thought
that
he
very
could have
good.
won, Puro. That's the one I thought. Oh, I thought he won that fight, but it was close.
I thought it was clear. I mean, it was close, but I thought it was just a clear win. And I just don't rate the Russell at that weight. So that's why I thought, okay, Nonito with the experience, but nah, bro, he was like, beat him easy. Well, not easy, but
you know
he beat
who's
him pretty good.
You know who's the king at that weight class right now? Is Manny Rodriguez, bro. Emmanuel Rodriguez. That's the guy.
Oh yeah. No, Simon.
I think he schools. I think he beats Maloney, and I think he probably
El
boxes Santiago, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Puerto Rican is
Oh,
fucking.
Hey,
that guy,
that's a good win for
Santiago?
United. His stock is going up with that win, no?
Que el no
United.
hizo que ese güey se cague, ¿no? De un body shot.
No, I mean, yeah, Inui, you're right. His stock is going
Yeah,
up with that
Yeah,
Rodriguez win.
because
Yeah,
Manny's good, bro. Man, I watched when Inui knocked him out in 2 rounds. I think to the body shot. I was fucking impressed. I was like, holy fuck. Because that guy, I think that guy would beat. I think he fought Maloney already. They went to a draw.
You were hyped up for
That
it, yo.
No, that was good, bro. It was good.
Yeah. As soon as the Inoue left, he's been ruling the
Fuck
division.
you. Yeah. But I think they're gonna unify, bro. They're both on PVC, so we're gonna get Santiago versus Manny Rodriguez, bro. I think it's a good fight. Puerto Rico versus
I think it's a good
Mexico. I
fight,
think.
Hey, el Rodriguez cuando lo hizo drop el Inoue, ¿verdad? He kept saying no, ¿verdad? Nodding the head. He kept nodding the fucking head.
Yeah, he didn't want no more. I remember that shit.
He's like, I'm good.
nah. Ya valió
Yeah,
madre.
that was the second round too. Fool. He's just like, fuck it, just take the belt, fool. I'll figure something out.
Hey, but those
Inoue is
fools,
really good.
that fool fucked up, güey. Su papá del Rodriguez, no, se le puso fiera. Like, that was acting hard against Inoue, that or some shit at the
Oh, he
gym. And,
pushed him, right? He's the guy. His dad is the guy that pushed. I know his dad.
yeah,
That was Rodriguez?
yeah.
Oh shit! Because I remember watching that clip. Oh, no wonder he fucking got him out there quick.
That's why he got him quick, bro. Cause he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm being disrespected by this motherfucker like that. Making him
Encabronado el güey.
Yeah, he was, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
like, how I see it, he was trying to punk them because they're Japanese, bro. Honestly, foreigners or whatever, they're like, this is. But it didn't work out, bro. I mean, we saw how he was nodding when he was on the ground, like, no, you know. But I guess he made a comeback after that shit, right? He's been doing good recently.
Yeah.
He lost against Inoue. Inoue is a good fighter, pound for pound fighter. It is what it is.
No. Y le partió la madre a the Russell brother. Hey,
And
not
Manny Rodriguez fucking
Hitler's in the
schooled the
Hitler's in the
Russell
chat
brother, bro.
sending you hearts.
I don't know that guy. I don't know who that is, bro.
I don't know who that is
We're not
either.
even gonna
It made me
acknowledge
laugh. It made me laugh, bro. I
He
had to
said,
tell you, bro.
nigga Hitler, what he said, you.
Fuck, I love that. Don't even love
He
your
said,
channel, papi.
love your channel.
This was Dominican. Bro.
Mira, tienes
Cuídense
una jaina
porque-
también, güey. Dice Joshua, hey, guys, güey.
De repente entra una flotilla de gays. Like all the channels sometimes, like there's like a group of like fucking faggots, man, that jump in sometimes. I don't know why. Like everywhere.
La mayoría son joquilones, güey.
Hasta pone la cámara, güey. They get naked and shit. They do some weird shit.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
I don't want to be on the. That's not one of those type of streams, bro.
No, of course not. I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm gonna look at that account, bro. Better not
He's
be
just
Chicken
warning
mañoso.
you,
I, think I,
bro.
know I think I know who it is, bro. But I just thought it was funny.
He's
It better not
warning
be
you.
John Blaze or Surgeon, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'll let you guys guess.
And they were asking Sonny versus fucking Bam. That shit, I think that shit happens in December, bro. December. I don't know
December
what
something.
exactly.
Simón.
I like that
Yeah.
fight. I think. I hopefully Bam needs to knock him out to impress me, bro. And I know people say it's hard to knock out people at those weight classes, but I need to see the knockout, bro. Salute
Sonny
to
is
Yeah,
Bam.
you
overrated. Not Sonny is fucking overrated. Bam's gonna kill him. Watch. What's on it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's a bad fight for Sonny, and I know people are saying it the other way around because Sonny likes to run, right, and he makes it
Yeah.
a boring ass fight. But fuck, the reach, bro. The fucking style that Sonny has, you need to have the longer reach. At least that's how I see it for it to be
You know what?
successful.
When I saw Alvarado versus fucking Sonny, I was like, this guy Sonny's just a weight bully. I was just like, oh, this guy's a weight bully at this size because Felix Alvarado, he can hit and he's fucking big, you know, for 108. But we moved up to 112. I was like, dude, Sonny Edwards is like a bantamweight, fucking hiding at these lower weight classes.
Hey, no,
Bro, he's a British Shakur. He's a British Shakur, bro.
the last fighter he fought, it was from Chile, and he was coming from a lower weight class, bro. And that's why Sonny was actually going toe to toe with that guy. You know, he wasn't really running as much because I mean he comes from the lower weight class.
Chileno, güey.
Damn, bro, fucking Bam has a 7 reach advantage against fucking Sonny, bro, and he's
Yeah,
taller,
he does.
Oh,
He does, bro. That's my point, bro.
That's
That's exactly what.
You know what, bro? I wouldn't be surprised if it looks like some Nicholas Walters, Lomachenko type shit, bro, where he's just spinning him around.
Okay.
Like Sonny could fucking do his running, but if he plays the distance game, fuck, that's where Bam could shine because of the 7-inch reach advantage, bro. You get me? Like, fuck, it's a bad style for him. You get me? Like, and people are saying the other way around.
Bitch.
People are saying the other way around that it's gonna be a bad style for Bam because he likes to run and Bam. They're saying Bam does better against people that come to him. But fuck, I don't know. Let's see. I think Bam, I know for sure Bam's gonna win, but fuck, you know. Let's see what happens. Tampoco soy pinche. Tampoco me la tiro de boxing wizard, güey. You know, de que la tienes.
Los numerillos, güey. Los numerillos, güey.
¿Cuánto el mercado, no?
¿Qué
You
no?
think Bam is taking
mucho
it
amor.
serious? You think he's taking it
Yes.
serious? Because I know a lot of people
Yes.
said Bam has been fucking looking lackluster, but I mean he's been fighting tough guys, so I don't know.
But he's a guy that like really is like learning on the job, bro. Like he's got a lot of hype because he got some good wins against Cuadras or Sorunga side, pero todavía está aprendiendo. That's why he hasn't been looking like, you know, he's learning on the job.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I put money on Cuadras and shit, and I remember thinking, like, bro, he's gonna fuck this guy up.
It was a close
And I was
fight,
just
nah.
like,
It was a
fuck.
close fight. It was a close fight.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of those like, oh man, fuck this shit. What the fuck? Like, how did he beat Cuadras and shit? You know? Because I don't know, bro. That shit was a weird fight to me. Who else did he beat? Oh yeah,
the thing is,
fight too, bro.
I see why you would bet money on Cuadras. Bro. Like I see why. I mean, if you look at it from a logical standpoint, fucking Bam was coming up from 105 or 108, right? 108, and he skipped 112, and he went to 115. Like he pretty much did what people are saying no fighter has ever done, bro. But I mean, we seen Bam do that shit. Pacquiao, we seen a few fighters. Fuck Roy Jones, right, against
Roy Jones,
where they skip a weight class and they win. Yeah. People are saying they rarely see it when they're talking about Charlo versus Canelo, but it's been done before. So I see why.
2 weight classes.
So I see why now we fucking put money on Cuadras because hey, he's coming from 2 weight classes down, bro. So
yeah, Cuadras is good, bro. You know.
Also, I wanted Bam to fight. I remember at the time. I don't know if you guys remember who Bermudez is. I wanted him to fight Bermudez, Kayaguchi,
yeah, I remember him.
Taraji, all those guys. I wanted, and then when he skipped that, I was like, what? And then when he skipped 112 too, I was just like, damn. I wanted this fool to fight Felix Alvarado. I wanted to fight Martinez. So I was just like, what the fuck? This was just skipping the line, you know?
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about him skipping the line, but it's all good, bro. It's like whatever. Everybody le dan así palancas to every fighter, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because if he knew he would have not skipped 16 and like you're saying that, he would have been like a 6th division world champion by now.
He didn't really skip the line, bro. It was just a situational type of fucking shit if you think about it, because it was supposed to be Rubinside versus Cuadras, but Rubinside pulled out. I don't know if he got injured. I don't know what happened. Bottom line is he couldn't make it, and they needed somebody to replace Rubinside, and Bam stepped up, and it happened. You get me? But it wasn't like it was a plan for it, Bam, to get a title shot and all this shit. No, it was a situational type of shit. You get me?
Yeah, Cuadras and Rungs's fight back to back. That alone is a good run, bro. I was just like, what the fuck? And he fucking schooled them too. And I remember thinking Rungs's fight because to me, I like him. You know, I thought he beat Chocolatito in that first fight. It was a tough fight. I understand it was close, but he's a hard hitter, bro. And then when Bam was fucking in there and he looked like, I don't know, Bam looked frail, bro. It was fucking weird.
Man, the 2 fights he had against some fighters from Mexico, those were good wins too, man. Those dudes were tough. I think they might have even been tougher than an old Runkbesa in Cuadras, Israel Gonzalez, and the other dudes there with Nacho Beristain. I think the 2 guys.
They're young dogs, fool. They're young dogs, and Bam is underestimating them, you know, a bit, in my opinion.
Yeah, that guy Gonzalez, he had a loss, but it was against fucking Angel Ayala, bro. That's another guy that's underrated at the moment, or at least he hasn't gotten his name known because he hasn't really fought like the Cuadrases or the Gallos or any.
Ayala's about to fight Felix Alvarado, bro. I'm hyped for that one. That's a good fight. That's a very good fight.
Yeah, Ayala's gonna beat him, bro. And I know Felix Alvarado is not really no joke either, but Ayala's gonna come up, bro, on that one. Watch. That kid is up next, bro. Ayala, we're gonna be hearing about him later on. Watch or already.
You think Bam could go up to 118 or 122 at all?
He's a big dude.
Probably eventually. I mean, he's
I think
only
he's like 5'7".
How old is Bam? Like 22, 23?
Está bien joven el pendejo.
23, somewhere around there, right? Or
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
so later on, he's not gonna be able to be making 115 forever. At least that's what I'm thinking, or on 112 forever. You know, so he might be
Yeah, well,
forced
that's
into
what
those
Steve Kim
divisions.
said.
Oh, he's 23.
Steve Kim said that he's a fighter. I remember he said this about two years ago, that he can go up many weight divisions. So yeah, okay, we'll see in the future when he gets older.
Yeah, vamos a ver.
Yeah, he has the reach for it at least, and the height, I guess. Aunque se hace
Right
como
now they're
jorobado el
saying,
vato, ¿no?
Yeah, 67-inch reach. I think that's longer than Canelo. No,
Hey, is he Joshua
Nah,
Franco's
Canelo's,
twin brother, or are they just
one
brothers?
little brother. He's his little brother.
He's his little
brothers,
brother.
Yeah. They're not.
They're
twins,
not
though.
twins though, huh? He's his
No.
little brother. Okay.
They're lesbians though.
Yeah.
I forgot who said that they look like lesbians in this picture that they put. They straight out did. With the glasses and shit, bro. Like, fuck,
They
bro.
all these fucking kids, bro, that are coming up, fucking Bam, fucking the heavyweight Torres, Ryan, fucking they're weird, bro. I don't know, this Gen Z generation, they're just weird, bro. So I guess we have to give away passes for their weirdness, or we're not gonna be able to find fighters, bro. Let's put it that way, bro.
At the end of the day, I don't have to give them a pass for what they wear, bro. I just like how the way they box, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, these guys are weird, bro. This generation
no.
coming up, like, ¿qué le podemos hacer a la verga? Hasta el pinche tank,
güey.
hasta el tank ya está más ruco, anda con las bolsitas y eso.
Yeah, bro. I thought that was weird as fuck, bro. Yeah, man.
Ya valió verga, güey. Ahorita está de moda, güey, eso del LGBTQ, güey. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
I don't know. Bro.
It's
It's weird. I'll tell you
propaganda.
what. We could just tell by some of the people we talk to on these boxing shits, bro. A lot of these dudes are weird, bro. So it makes sense.
Tank's not even a legitimate world champion, man. That was a cherry picker.
Can't wait.
Tank Davis.
Tank Davis? No, he's legitimate. Just not at 135.
I mean, Ryan's
Yeah,
good,
no,
but
135.
with Ryan, like with all the, what do you call it, the weight clauses and stuff, I don't consider that a legitimate win. It's in hindsight because I wasn't saying it before, but I'm saying it now, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Y luego Ryan ni es campeón, güey. Nunca ha sido, so, I mean, that's like a
Nunca ha
whatever.
sido campeón, bueno, sí.
No.
But it also, not to, I'm talking shit. Well, I'm calling a spade with Gervonta. Yeah, that was a bitch move. Like all the requests that he made on the Ryan fight. But Ryan Garcia, to me, man, fuck Ryan, dude. I threw him under the bus, dog.
Ryan, güey. Pero, yeah, like, I wouldn't be saying much, bro. Like, I would count it. I would give him.
Ryan. This is like fuck that food, dog.
I would give him more credit, bro, if he hadn't been asking Ryan for the rehydration clause and the catch weight. And
He
all
went
that
with Derek
bullshit, bro.
James now. Now everybody's gonna start abandoning ship with Derek James. Look, Errol Spence leaving him. So what are they gonna do now? Oh, well, Errol Spence is leaving Derek James. I just went to Derek James. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna follow? Yeah, ¿se me entiendes? Am I gonna follow suit or what?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Like-
going on there.
It's like They're so fucking wishy-washy, man.
I said it as a joke, bro, on the Discord, bro, that maybe Ryan is jinxing all these fucking trainers, bro. I mean, he went with Reynoso y valió verga ya con el Reynoso. Fucking Canelo last, fucking Valdez last, all this shit. He went with fucking Derek James. Ahora están valiendo verga ya también, güey. I don't know, bro.
Then he got cut. I don't know if you guys caught that. He got cut when he did that video with that YouTuber Aiden Ross, and he's up in the ring, and Mayweather tells him, "Are you a YouTuber or are you a boxer?" And then Ryan looks at him. Then Mayweather says, "Well, Tank's a fighter. Tank's a fighter." And then he did the stupid fucking cheesy ass look and the grin, like he felt stupid as fuck. He got cut, fool. And you know, everybody in that gym, you could tell the way they look at Ryan, like they're playing the rap music in the background. And supposedly he's dancing like he wants to fit in, or I don't know, like he's cool. But the way they look at him, they's like, "Who the fuck is this guy? He's a Mexican."
Like he's trying to find acceptance back from them.
See, wait. Those motherfuckers are out to kill you for right now in this political climate. These times, they don't care.
I feel like when you're not really trying to find acceptance from black people, they respect you more, bro. At least that's how I see it. If you're trying to fucking fit in with them and be like them, they're gonna be like, "Stay away." You know, that's how I see it. I could be wrong, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, I figured that shit out, man. Even if you want to be nice and let's say the two black fighters are fighting and you want to give your points of view, they're gonna say, "Who's this Mexican dude talking?" Like, they valen verga, güey, en ese sentido, güey. In that regard, man. In that regard, puro, like when there's a bunch of black dudes, there's only one Mexican, they show no respect for him. To be honest.
In my experience, that's not the case, but hey.
If you catch one or two black guys alone and there's more Mexicans, they'll be cool. But if it's a bunch of black dudes, it's only one Mexican or two. When they're in the majority, man, they're on some other shit.
That's typical of societies. That's the reason why, in order for like a culture to survive, it cannot be like a small percentage, traveling to a nation. It has to be a good percentage. So that's the reason why, like the Southwest, in terms of the Mexican people, that's the reason why a lot of the culture changed. Is because there was a substantial amount of population. It cannot just be like one dude influencing like 5 other dudes. It has to be like a substantial amount. So it makes sense, not only in the larger sense of society, but also in the smaller sense with a small group of people. You know what I mean?
Yo así que sí, PJ Gonzalo. Ahí está, güey.
I guess they would have to know you ever since you're like a little kid, because you would be kind of like them.
Maybe.
But if you're not, if you're like from somebody like, and it could be said with every culture. If you're like a Mexican from another state and going to another different state, that you sound different, they could basically do the same to you, I guess.
Yeah, because where he grew, where Ryan grew,
anything, bro. It depends who you are. If people see you around and know who you are, they're nobody's gonna fuck with you. If you're like in the neighborhood, bro.
Nah, but like if you're trying to attract yourself to like a culture, you had to kind of almost be brought up in that culture. So like if you go to like a hood area, you'll consider that person to be a little bit more hood. Like me, I grew up in a California suburb, not in a hood. So therefore, I'm a square naturally because I'm not hood. I didn't grow up in that area. So someone that's hood acts a certain way, brought up a certain way, that person would be more considered hood naturally. So Ryan, you saw where he grew up. He grew up in Victorville. If you don't know where that's at, that's not a hood area. It's not that too. It's not too hood.
No, it is. It can be. It can be. I've been there.
But it's not. It's not hood. It's not hood in the sense of like super majority of the way like a black person hood. Because I know where hood is at. I know where hood. It's different. I know where hood is at right now. I'm in Crenshaw. I'm in Crenshaw with Crips and Bloods, bro. And I've been to Victorville. It's not the same. It's not the same. It may be like a hood for Mexicans, but it's not hood.
The difference
black.
is that a place like Victorville is more rural, right? It's just like
it's more rural. It's hot as fuck. It's
They
have a lot of like
type of hood. It's a slower pace. It's a different type of hood.
Yeah, but it's also
they have a lot of
there's not as many black people, bro.
Well, the one thing that I can say that I know there's a lot of meth over there. A lot of meth. because they cook it up in the
Yeah, that's an
Hesperia, like all the
that's
places.
in an empire for you. Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
a fucking.
Pero
thing.
si es como hood, güey, el Victory, at least for me,
Yeah,
already.
but not hood in the sense of a fucking nigga hood, bro. So there's a difference.
Well, yeah, I
see,
mean,
but the thing is, it's like it's more spaced out, fool, so you run into less people. So you
Yeah,
can see
and also too,
everybody lives in the
that is a big element that not saying is because like a lot of the hood elements that you learn is on these fucking Section 8 apartments, bro. My mom was a Section 8 manager, and my dad was a fucking a Section 8 manager too for the fucking community of Los Angeles, right? And it's always fucking issues in these Section 8 apartments and fucking ghetto ass areas. So you kind of learn how to be.
I grew up in apartments, bro, and low key it is different because you run into people every day and people see you come and go. You know, they're like, oh
yeah, and when you're in Section 8,
this guy's leaving at 7 a.m. and he's coming back at 2 a.m. You know, he's up.
Yeah, and a lot of drug shit goes on in these apartments because it's like a lot of money to be made. Because when you think about it, the proximity is pretty small, but you have like 50, 100 units in a smaller ass area. So you're just paying the number game, you know.
Stores. Yeah, because in apartments, bro, when you grow up in around apartments, they'll tell you like, oh, these buildings, this lady sells, you know, like when you're a kid, she sells chips and soda, you know. So you go to those apartments and you fucking find the room, and then you're like, oh, I'm here to buy chips and sodas, you know. So I'm pretty sure even as you get older, it's like that with weed, you know. It's like, oh,
there's some people that, while my mom actually had like fucking, she needed to basically accept that, and she was getting money like on the side because they were like, all right, well, you either fucking they actually popped all our tires in our cars. Because my mom was like fucking reporting them and she got people evicted and shit. So they finally told her, all right, you're going to pay or we're going to give you money or you're going to fucking pay. So we ended up relocating a couple years after that. But meanwhile, she was scared. So she was fucking basically saying anything. Because there is a lot of money to be made in fucking apartments when you're selling drugs, bro. Like I said, like it's a small area, but it's a fucking lot of people. And these type of people that get accepted to Section 8 apartments, you're either like a single mom or you fucking failed, which is, you know, pretty, you know, it could be considered to be the same thing, you know, because if you're a single mom, you picked a badass partner. And a lot of these moms are like fucking 3 kids, 2 kids. You know, I don't want to offend anybody on the chat or anybody that lives in a Section 8 apartment, but to qualify to be in Section 8, you got to be in a bad spot. That's the only way you get it. So you're getting a lot of bad apples, bro. So Ryan not growing up in that area, in that type of urban area, it does affect it. And like it or not, like you could say that Victorville is poor, but it's a poor Mexican area. It's not a poor Nog area. Like I grew up, I'm in Crenshaw. That's a poor Nog area where there's fucking Crips and Bloods. It's not the same thing.
The problem with Ryan is it's other too, and this is he's in a special category. I think he's one of like maybe one of the young fighters that's so popular in this YouTube era, where the camera gotta be on in order for you to get up to like train and record your videos, because if not, you're not like happy or anything. But that takes time away from the real training. Where like doesn't matter if anybody's looking, whether the camera's on or off, and you're in the gym busting your ass, burning the midnight oil like that, so to speak. That's what really makes you good. But if you gotta be okay, let me see if my hair is okay, right? Let me see if I'm wearing the right clothes, and shit like that. It's like, come on, dude. Ya valió verga ese pedo, güey.
Yeah, it's too much choreography that needs to go on just for him to be in the right setting.
No se juega, güey. Let's put it that way. I mean, you could play it, and we saw what happened to Ryan for playing those games. You know?
Yeah, well, it's because like you guys mentioned, you know, like you have to be at the top echelon. Not only do you have to have great genetics, but you also have to be great at training too. So if you don't have, you know, those two things, it's very difficult. And he does have great genetics, but he doesn't have the work ethic. It just is what it is.
Yeah, so like if you're blessed with the things he got that many fighters wish they could have, just imagine punching power and speed. Yep. And you're good because you're knocking like these B-level fighters out, like no problem. But if you're not willing to learn to grow even higher than what you already got just because you're blessed like that, how are you really gonna improve? I think Andrew Tate said something about that. Like, all right, you're already blessed. How are you gonna level up if you think you got everything already? You gotta be willing to push beyond that.
Yeah, and he got fucking over $30 million for the fight, and he's already endorsed by fucking Gatorade, General Motors, Dochi, fucking all these elite brands of the fucking world. He's fucking signed to an elite agency out here in Hollywood. So it's like, and he's fucking one of the most popular, noticeable athletes around this era, right? For his age range, and he's great looking too. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's hard to tell him that you're doing something wrong because it's hard to tell. No, but it's kind of hard. No, but pretense. It's like before, like he lost, right? It was kind of hard to tell him, you're doing something wrong, because naturally, in majority, his own life will tell you, no, I'm not. But now maybe he might have. He did have I would guess what he considers to be like a come to Jesus moment, because he did try to go back with Reynoso, but Reynoso was like, "Fuck you," and good for Reynoso, because that's his choice in the end of the day. But I mean, maybe it's a lesson of too little, too late, or he is 24, 25. Who knows?
Rio wants to bring drama to the locker room. Let's be fucking real, bro.
And the motherfucker, like when you mentioned his looks, like we said, oh well, why you care? Because look, he even messed up his looks, man, because he got all these. He looks like Animal Planet now. He got two lions, one on each chest, a bird, a cobra in the arm. Maybe now he did like an 800-pound gorilla in the back of his because of the depression on his back. It's like, well, why do you care? Because
he's a douche, Gonzalo. He's just a douche. He's
the style. Because look, if I have a son like my son, and I'm thinking like as a father, you got this kid that's good looking that I want to like my son to look up to. Are you gonna really look up to that dude? How he looks now, man? He looks weird, bro. He took away from that clean cut style.
Yeah, the symbolism of those, like tattoos, is like he's trying to put on like some type of fucking persona, a lion, whatever, all this other animals. Is like, all right, like it's like putting like a tribe, like this, like you earned those stripes, and in warrior cultures of the past, you had to do some shit to earn those fucking tattoos. You can't just fucking put it on and be like, I'm a tiger. But I guess he's trying to like mind fuck his own brain, because it seems like he's very impressionable,
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is.
Look, he got his nickname King Ryan, and he got the big ass crown on the back. Like a crown, so he put the cart before the horse. No, he's not even a world champion, and he's calling himself king. That kind of kills his brand, right? Because you're not the champion, you're not the king, but you say you're already a king. That's a lot of pressure on you now. You've been defeated.
Yeah.
The problem with him is he thinks he knows more than everybody, bro. He thinks he knows more than De La Hoya. He thinks he knows more than his fucking trainers. He thinks he knows more than he thinks he's outsmarting everybody, when in reality he's just getting played by dudes like fucking Checker, like Tank.
Yeah, because essentially that offer that he accepted was basically an admission that they didn't want nothing to do with the fair fight. Like, we don't want to fight you at your 100%. Like, no way, no how. We're not going to fight you at 100%. And he's like, all right, I'm going to fucking just succumb to that offer then. If you don't want to fucking fight me at 100%, then I'm not. And, there's just no way that you could lose like 15 pounds of muscle, brain fluid, everything in your body, and be the same fighter and be able to compete at your top potential. But his ass is that arrogant that he was like, I'm gonna fucking do it anyways, And sure enough, like they were even worried that he was gonna bust the Floyd versus Marquez and just blow it, that they fucking loaded on the fines. I think it was like it was 300K for each pound, or 500K. So it was like a high ass.
I like Ryan, bro. After
it was even higher.
Campbell, I was on the Ryan train, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Before that, I was like, whatever, because I had him losing to Romero Duno, but I was just like, Romero Duno's probably not even as good as I thought, But then when he stopped Luke Campbell after getting knocked down, and he came back with some heart, I was like, oh, this who got it, bro. I think this kid could become a champion, bro. Then he started that that weird shit, bro, where he started trying to be a diva and hid behind like mental health when it was really him just being greedy, bro. It's just like you should have taken those fights and they would have leveled you up.
Yeah, because he was having contract. Yeah, because he was having like contract disputes with Golden Boy around that time too. You know.
Yeah, hey, and watch out, man. Watch out. Ryan might be skinny, man. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure because it might be one of those things where he exercises a lot and doesn't eat enough. Basically, just a chicken breast and a piece of avocado on some easy kill bread. So he might be skinny, though. I'm not sure though. If you need to eat in order to have a good
I
chin.
think there's two illustrations. There's two like definitions when someone says skinny, right? Because like if you get knocked, if you get knocked,
el Tank ya lo hizo cada quit. So what the fuck?
Yeah, but if you get knocked down but you get up, like is that there's like two different ways that you can say it, right?
No se paró con el Tank. That's the thing.
Yeah, but he was not. You kind of had to throw away that fight and you had to also throw away the Barrios fight too because Barrios had a rehydration. You don't you can't say that if he was 100% that he would have not gotten up, or if he would have had the power to even make Tank throw less, you know. So it's like you basically gotta throw it all away. And like the perfect illustration to say that is like Lara versus Wood 1, Lara versus Wood 2.
Pero Campbell he didn't have a rehydration clause with Campbell or anything, bro. So he did get up, but I mean,
but he did get up. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's because Campbell was not a fucking power puncher, bro. Let's cut the crap, bro.
Lara versus Wood 2, like you saw what the effects of a weight stipulation could do on a fighter, and how it was. It was a perfect study. It was a perfect study. So close. The first fight and the second fight, I was like, "What the fuck?" Lara was just like, it was not him. And it's like in no other sport can you say like, "Oh, Barcelona's gonna play Real Madrid." Real Madrid has to come.
I don't know. It sounds like a bunch of excuses, bro.
Real Madrid has to come. Real Madrid has to come. Well, it's not excuses. It's just basic science. You don't have the same muscle. You don't have the same muscle mass. You don't have the same.
I don't think getting knocked out means you're chinny though, because I've seen guys that I've seen fighters
don't have the same muscle mass.
So like multiple times that never been knocked out. I don't think, unless I'm wrong, I've never seen. I don't even think I've seen Marquez hurt, bro. I've only seen him get knocked out, but got back up and he was back on the game.
That was the other thing I was to say. Like,
Ryan already quit though. So
there's different classifications.
But I'm saying though.
When did Marquez quit, bro? Like, when the fuck did
there's different classifications for chinny.
Yeah.
No, pero también, ¿cómo vamos a comparar a alguien como Marquez y Ryan? Come on, bro.
That's true. That's very true.
That's what it comes down to when you want to defend someone so bad, I guess.
I'm not trying to defend Ryan, though, but I'm
saying,
Hey, you know what's another concern, man? Puro, you guys, you seen the videos that when Ryan throws that lead hand, I think it's the lead hand, he's wide open for the counter. I didn't pay too much attention to that. It just, I don't know. Because I wasn't catching up to what everybody's probably seen now. He's real wide, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen Ryan fucking box properly, and Ryan nomás peleara y tirar golpes a lo pendejo, you know, and that's what happened in the Tank Davis fight.
I mean, weren't these trainers trying to correct them? That fat dude holding the mitts? I forget his name, but he was doing that when he was training with them, Samudio, Amir, or something.
Los sabe mandar mucho a la vez. Los sabe mandar.
There's nothing to correct, in my opinion,
Gonzalo. Yo no le hice la puta a los trainers. La neta, el morro le vale verga, güey. Let's fucking start fucking being let's start being real, bro. Like
he has to play more of a distance.
Yo he mirado que le quieren hacer correct eso, güey. Le dicen no bajes la puta mano. They were putting some fucking napkin. And he kept fucking dropping it. He kept dropping it, bro. So what the fuck, bro? Are we gonna let's just be real, bro? This motherfucker thinks he knows it all, and he can't learn anymore for that reason, bro.
No, but I mean, you've seen it. Like you seen him correct what mistakes that he's done in the past. The Fortuna fight is a perfect example. But this is the thing, bro. This is the only thing I could, without actually knowing Ryan, like, and ask, hey, what the fuck happened in a Tank fight? Like, I'm just thinking it's he's young, bro. It's like Tio lost to Cambosis. Por ser inmaduro, se sobreconfió, and it cost him, bro.
I don't think anybody would argue that Ryan isn't a diva, though, right? Well, he gives the vibes of a diva, right? We could all agree on that.
Yeah, I
or
could
no?
say he gives the vibes of a diva. Yeah, I could say that.
So I think that's where a lot of the criticism comes with it kind of intensifies how we look at his mistakes, you know? Because you can't be that type of diva and then not fucking show up and perform the way people expect you to when you present yourself as this guy, you know?
I think right now for him becoming a world champion is more of a worry instead of like a passion because he's got everything in life, most likely. Then I'm not saying he don't love boxing, but now it's in the back of his mind. Man, I gotta fulfill all these promises because if not, I'm gonna be considered the next fucking hype job. Like, because there's been a feel like that in boxing history. It's pressure now.
I mean, I already think it's easily mapped out, man. Like Rolly is just right there to be taken. You know.
Gonzalo, I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of the issues he's having with Oscar and shit, bro. And then a lot of the
there's no way he's gonna. There's just no way he's gonna fight with Golden Boy ever again. There's no way.
That's the thing, man. You should have fought. You should have fought Mercito Gesta to stay busy and prepare to a Gervonta Davis. That was like you would have been better for that. Now, okay, he went ahead and fought Tank. He lost, but there's how much time remaining in the contract? Is he gonna fight in the time left, or is it once again the same thing? Inactivity, and then you go into a big fight, and then you're not fucking ready. And your prime is basically slipping out of your hands. You're 23, and Oscar De La Hoya, he had done a lot more by the time he was your age compared to you.
Yeah, well, you see the way.
Compare him to Oscar, bro. Oscar is Oscar, bro. Like literally, like Ryan hasn't done shit, bro. So to compare him to somebody that's actually accomplished like championships, multiple championships.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
It's a bad comparison.
That's true.
I mean, but there's certain similarities. The reason that I say that, Puro, is because there's certain similarities there. He signed with Golden Boy. He kind of looked like Golden Boy when he was younger. Same time mentions, good left hook and whatnot. So it's like, damn, fools, like you. For the casual, there's like, man, dude, this guy's the next Oscar De La Hoya. That's the only reason I'm saying that. But as far as to what they have accomplished in comparison, it fails. It fails in comparison. Nothing.
People are done saying he's the next Oscar De La Hoya, both is a minute. Because I mean, it didn't happen.
I mean,
you know, like,
I think that what the PBC is gonna do is they're just gonna make him the Mexican Tank. So he's gonna beat Rolly, and then he's gonna go on a bum tour. That's what he's gonna do at 40, and until like there's a next or Tank versus Ryan 2 at 140. Hopefully, if they don't fucking make him go back down, or they're just fucking fight him, you know, in a future fight at, you know, Nog at 140 or 147, then that'll be it. So
yeah, at the end of the day, we're gonna have to wait to see what happens with him, bro. I mean, I still rock Ryan. That's, you know, one of my favorite fighters. So I'm a rock him, you know. But
if he went to top, if he you know, he fights Rolly. How would you say, like, that has to be what in the profitable rankings of a boxing fight in terms of pay-per-views in the United States? That'll be like only under what, Canelo, right? And maybe Tank.
People might not even give a fuck. People might not even give a fuck.
Rolly versus Ryan. How much pay-per-views is that?
I don't care.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
Not that many.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, I think it sounds good. I mean, people didn't give any credence to his fucking following when that doesn't even fucking make sense, because everything runs on fucking social media following. That's why he has all these endorsements. But, you know, boxing old heads are fucking, you know, 80-old conservatives that don't know shit about modern politics and modern fucking economics. So they fucking didn't even give anything to Ryan, right? But Ryan basically sold all that pay-per-view, in my opinion, with Tank. And there's just like fucking a Darth. Like, there's no real boxer that makes pay-per-views consistently, you know? So that has to still be like the third or the fourth most profitable pay-per-view.
I don't know, bro. I feel like you're asking for unconditional support from people that we don't know if it's gonna be there because he just got his fucking ass kicked, bro.
No, well, I mean,
boxing, bro. I don't give a fuck how much he makes, how much he sells, bro. I want him to be a good boxer. That's it.
El peor es que ahorita no ni se sabe bien, güey, porque valió verga. I don't know if people got mad about that shit, bro. They probably did, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, but I don't really associate him with like the same type of like, oh, I follow him strictly because of boxing. He's like an entertainment in himself, like a wider round of things, you know? It's not just boxing where you follow a guy for his career.
I mean, they were
So-
following him
I
because
never
of boxing,
follow
bro.
Ryan.
No,
I think so. I think
No,
so.
they don't.
Big money. I think
They
so.
don't follow him for
But-
just because of boxing. They follow him for
Yeah.
everything that he has, everything.
I don't care about
But
that.
check it out. With one more loss, with one more loss, and one more tattoo, that's it. Fucking stock goes way down. Have that motherfucker throw get one more
Yeah,
stupid
I
ass
think-
tattoo and fucking lose again.
Yeah, I think consistent losses, yeah, but I mean, obviously,
Cause yo
But
no
you
miro
look at-
diferente a ese güey. You think other people
You-
don't look at him different now?
you
After
look-
that fuck-
yeah,
he
yeah,
quit
but
in
you-
the ring.
Para mí,
Come on.
para mí, chingazos, a mí no me vale madre cómo lo ven, güey. Like,
but you look at
literally,
like
Pues,
that's why I always
este
say like
güey
David.
quiere decir que juego va a vender un putero. But I don't know that shit, bro.
a mí me
No,
vale
but that's
madre
why
si vende un
I've
chingo,
always mentioned this, like, because everybody like drags Benavidez, right? Because his pay-per-views suck. Who is selling pay-per-views? Like the top 1%. Who is selling over 100K pay-per-views? No one. Like it's like
Nobody.
basically a handful of fighters. So if you're even selling 100 to 150K pay-per-views, you're at like 1% of your fucking industry in this fucking sport. I mean, it is what it is. So at least that's better than fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Haney could only get 1 million people to watch
Maybe
it.
he does do good numbers against Broly. I don't know, bro, but it's hard to speculate when you're fucking coming off a loss like that. At least for me, you know.
Nah, so- At
I
least
don't care if he makes a fucking dollar his next fight. I don't care.
yeah. So if he does like 300K or 400K and above, knocks Rolly out. I mean, at that point, he's basically as easy as a fighter to have to just basically create like the Mexican Tank, where he's just gonna be knocking out bumps nonstop. And that's essentially gonna be his career, and that's
Yeah,
what he
but
wants. It seems.
Ryan is not like Tank, bro. Maybe he does. He says shit like, "Oh, I want to fight Crawford," and gets wrecked. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Ryan is not
Nah,
like
if he does that, then
bro.
he's a super dumbass. Because even though Tank, I think Tank is slow. Because I mean, obviously, you could when he's talking, you could see him try to process the words in his head. Like that's a sign of someone that's severely like fucking retarded. And
Tank is a two-division champion,
but-
bro. You know, like
but
fucking,
Ryan-
he's got really good skills. Bro.
But at least Tank don't be saying crazy shit like trying to fight fucking Spence or try to think that he could actually compete with those type of guys. But Ryan, yeah, could be possible, man. Unfortunately, but I just like, bro, is the PBC? It's not gonna die then, huh? I was hoping, bro.
Nah, that's just not dying,
I
bro.
was hoping that this was the year that I was gonna be over, bro. But it doesn't, bro.
No,
Like this year has been if you went into the year, you had your New Year's resolution. You said, "What do you want for this year?" Like the PBC death. Like if that was what you wished for on New Year's, this has been the worst fucking year ever, bro. Ever, the worst fucking year ever, bro. So it's like, fuck,
Nah, forget
mean,
about the PVC dying, bro. They're
what
gonna
can
be
we
around.
hope for?
I don't know for how long they're gonna be around because it's boxing, right? You never know. But at least for the next couple of years, I don't see him dying, bro.
And are you guys of the opinion that Golden Boy is the fucking prime place for Mexican fighters in terms of like their importance that they'll give to you, in terms of like their care that they'll give to you?
It could be. It depends on the fighter.
The fighter? But in general, in general, because we know Top Rank, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Supposedly, Bob Arum was like, we need Mexicans, but then I guess he's not really at the helm anymore, He's kind of like the spokesman. He could be like the cover of the fucking company, but he's not in the ins and outs anymore. Because we know that Mexicans ain't on their... let's just say that Mexicans aren't on their watch list, you know what I mean? But, like, what I always thought about Golden Boy, the way that they they ran Zurdo was pretty fucking like, damn, bro. They treated him good, bro, and they gave him a good paycheck, and then a shot, at a pound for pound fighter that just beat the face of boxing.
Yeah, they did a good job with Zurdo, at least.
Yeah,
at least
there's
for me.
like, yeah, like, and I'm thinking like, damn, who the fuck would have did all that shit for Zurdo, bro? Like Top Rank released them, no?
Yeah, they did. But
yeah, Top Rank says like Top Rank's like fucking kick rocks, bro. Like they don't give a fuck.
It's not Golden Boy's fault. Fucking Zurdo lost to Bebo. They did get him the title shot.
Yeah, they got him a shot, and he got paid. He got paid decent money, right? It's like 3-4 million. So it's like, fuck.
But like, it really depends on the division, bro. Like, because look at Virgil, bro. He can't even get a title. He wasn't able to get a title shot. That type of shit. It depends, bro.
Yeah.
Look at Cameron. They can't get him a title shot. I mean, I think they're doing a good job in terms of putting him on the main event and promoting him and all this shit. But in terms of him getting a title shot, they don't have a lot of pull.
Yeah, I was gonna say shit. I always thought, like, if you watch Virgil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker, Spence went to that fight, and his girl was like fucking making these crazy ass expressions every time Virgil was fucking hitting Maurice Hooker. Like she's never seen such a ferocious fighter ever before in her life. Like she was basically like all the animations that you could think of, right? And even Spence, right? He was high as fuck, obviously, but he had his eyes wide open. But I was like, damn, what if Virgil would have gotten a chance at that Spence, bro? That fought Crawford. He would have lynched him. But that's like how Chingas was saying. Like there was no way that the PBC was going to give a cross promoter that opportunity to get 3 bouts. No way.
Well, yeah, like I said, depends on the fucking weight class. It depends on what the plan they have for you. I don't know. On Zurdo's case, for example, I think it was a good decision going to Golden Boy. Obviously he didn't do his part, which was to be bold, right? He lost, but they got him there. But fuck.
Yeah, and then a good comeback fight versus Joe Smith. I mean, shit. Fuck. Like, how else do you want to be ran? Like, he actually, and that comes after him fucking blowing that fucking fight versus the Puerto Rican dude, Rosado.
Yeah, like the same with Munguia. I wish they could get him a title shot somehow, but fuck.
Yeah. Does Triple G still have a bout? Didn't he vacate both, or he has one?
I think he vacated everything. Bro.
He vacated everything, bro. That was the fight, bro. That was the fight for Zurdo. But Zurdo is looking like 68, right? 68. He's not even at 60 anymore.
No, I don't think Zurdo ever was at 60.
No, Munguia.
No, he was. Zurdo, Mexican super middleweight champion, bro.
Yeah. That was in Top Rank. But my bad. I was talking about Munguia. Yeah, no, but I was talking about Munguia. Munguia's at 68 too now, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I remember like at one of his fucking fights, he was like, I think he was like 64. He looked fucking massive, dude. Because he's not extremely tall, but he's not what you consider like an ectomorph in anywhere. Like, because some people are actually ectomorphs on one side of their torso, like they're bigger on the top half but small on the bottom, or thick on the legs but small on the top. He's pretty big everywhere, bro. So fucking 60 was fucking really difficult for him to make. At 68 he looks filled the fuck out. Yeah, so
I think he looks good at 168. I wanted him to get a title shot at 160 and become a champ in that weight class, but
yeah, because that weight class is fucking open, right?
Yeah, it's open and nobody's doing shit.
It's open though. Fuck.
Janibek is about to unify, man.
It's like a hooker from Figueroa Street, bro. Like it's wide open, bro. You don't even have to stick it in, bro. Just walk in.
Munguia could fucking be fighting Lara right now, bro. Like even that.
I know, man.
Fuck. Who else? Charlo, like, bro, that division is there for Munguia to snatch a belt somewhere. He could have fought that Falco or fucking German guy, man. I could see Munguia beating those guys. It just sucks.
Yeah, take all the fucking PEDs, that snack shit. I guess he didn't want to spend money, because I'm pretty sure that Top Gear is fucking pretty expensive. And it's up to the-
Derevyanchenko's tougher than all those guys you mentioned, at least for me, bro. How I see it. Well, fuck.
Yeah, because he's more battle tested, you know? You're able to see how he performed against top echelon fighters.
Yeah, Derevyanchenko, if you're not a good fighter, he's gonna fuck you up. Let's put it that way.
What do you guys think about the Elijah dude versus the Elijah dude from PBC at 60?
I have Toro beating him, bro. Low key, I'm rooting for what's his name?
Resendiz?
I think it's,
Resendiz.
yeah, Toro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toro Resendiz.
I saw him beat up Jarrett Hurd, bro, and I think that's a better win than fucking Elijah Garcia has, bro.
Yeah, I looked at their fucking ages, and it's like, whoa, they must consider Elijah to be like a top level guy to be fighting a guy like Resendiz at this fucking age. You know, so coming off a win too, because like Ramos is fucking fighting Lubin, right? And Lubin is obviously, you know, turned into an alien by Fundora, so that he's kind of gonna get fucked up, more or less. But like the Resendiz dude, he's coming off his best win, so he's coming off a high. So it's like, what the fuck? And this is supposed to be like a top level prospect that you're trying to build. So I guess they're trying to build him like the fucking Top Rank style and fucking sink or swim. Yeah. What do you think about Ramos? Not. My shit got fucked up. Yo,
Bad, bro. I think Ramos is good, bro. A lot of people say he looks basic though, but we'll see what he does against Lubin, no?
Yeah, that's gonna be a good determining, a good yardstick to see not only his power, but also, mainly his power. To me, he needs to knock him out. Because
Yeah, he
Lubin,
does, because all Lubin's losses are by KO, bro. So if he doesn't knock him out,
it's a bad sign on his power.
Fraud, you know?
Yeah, because at this, like, it is what it is. Like, you either, if you're not like a great ass boxer, you got to have pretty good power, you know? So, but I do think that he does. Because if you look at the Mendoza fight, Mendoza basically turned into his bitch. Like, he did not want nothing to do with even remotely staying in front of him for more than 1 second, bro. Like, it was like if he was so scared to even fucking look him in the eye. You know what I mean? It's like if you commit a fucking wrong error at your job and the manager calls you and he's like, get the fuck over here, bro. And you're talking to him and you don't even want to fucking look at him because you know you're gonna get fucking shanked or fucking fired. That's the way that fight was. Like, Mendoza just basically got toyed around and fucking bitched around the whole entire ring. And that was a young ass Ramos too. And, you know, obviously Mendoza knocked out Fundora, right?
I gotta watch that fight, bro. I gotta rewatch that fight. I remember seeing it, but I didn't think much of it, you know?
Yeah,
I
there's.
really know who
I
Mendoza
don't know.
was.
I think what typically the PBC does is on the lead up to their fighter that they want to promote, they start putting all his fights on. Because I remember watching that fight and it was not available anywhere, only on like some fucking hack ass fucking site, and that shit was glitchy as fuck. So you could barely really, you know, watch it with some amount of enjoyment, you know. So I think that fight's on now though on YouTube, on PBC.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I mean, Mendoza's coming off that Fundora win, which is really good, but Fundora is also one of those guys that everybody was kind of hesitant about, right? Until he fought Lubin, kind of.
Yeah.
So I guess this is Ramos is gonna have to knock out this guy, and he's gonna have to fight the next guy too and beat him up. And after this, I don't know who the next guy is gonna be. It has to be a name, right? At this point.
Yeah. It'll have to be a good step up after this. Because to me, the PBC had an idea, right? When they got all these fighters, that they were gonna basically have an agenda, and it didn't work out to me. So now they're forced to almost, push Mexican fighters. Because I like Chingazo has always said too, like Canelo is basically making the PBC bend the knee, Because what did they try to do with him against Plant? Oh, if you don't if Plant's not available to fight, you got to fight a replacement, and it has to be like our choice. Like, you don't know the way the PBC runs, bro. They could have fucking put anybody, Benavidez, I don't fucking know. So everything has to run. Everything's running on Canelo's schedule, And then what did they try to do? Spence versus Canelo at 64, and he's not conceding anything, which is good. Because once in negotiations, once you start conceding even an inch, next thing you know, you're conceding 2 inches. You know what I mean? So it's like a battlefield where you gain sectors, and you lost a sector. So now the next time you're in negotiations, you're starting from that sector instead of that other that positive side that you were on. So you're on the back foot already. And next thing you know, you're conceding more and more and more. So it's kind of good that Canelo doesn't concede shit. So, but that just goes to say, like, I was talking about the PBC and Mexican fighters, is that they have no choice but to push Mexican fighters, because it is what it is. Mexican fight fan is the one that brings the money in the United States, bro. And we've talked about it, and I've talked about it on the Discord and on the chat. Over 51% of the population in California is Hispanic, and in the Southwest, maybe not in New York because there's Cubanos, Puerto Ricans and shit, but in the Southwest, Hispanic is basically just consider that Mexican. Mexican is over 51% of the population that's under 18 is Hispanic in California, and the vast majority in Texas as well is Hispanic as well, which is the same shit. Mexicans in Arizona, in Nevada as well. So all those fucking states, like, if you think that an A-side Mexican fighter right now is the shit, and it is, because Canelo's the face of boxing, that shit's gonna only expand in like 10 years. So I want to see what the fuck an A-side is gonna be in Mexican boxing in 10 years. And usually companies run all their decisions, if they're running correctly, on demographic analytics. So if a fucking nobody like me knows that shit, a company has to know that shit too. So, Pacheco, Ramos 22, Pacheco 22, all these guys, they're gonna have a huge ass market by the time they're 28, 30. So they have to be ranked correctly. If you want to have some successful business, you got to run with the money makers.
To me, dude, I don't even think I've ever seen the PBC build up a guy, bro. So to me, Jesus Ramos is like, because I've never seen him build up anybody. You know what I mean? Who have they built up? Even Spence is like his foundation is that Golden Boy. Even fucking maybe I guess Tank, but Tank is popular, but he has no real name. So it's like, what happens when he fights a real name? Does he actually win?
Yeah, it's true. Wow, I mean, hey, that's kind of like that thing that we were talking about, like right now, that Resendiz versus Elijah, because I think Elijah's fucking 19, dude. Like, and he's touted as a guy that's a top prospect in the fucking weight class. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, they're running him like top rank or what? Like, trying to sink or swim him? Because I think what they ended up doing is that they shelved them for too long and don't allow them to progress against higher echelon opponents. So in order to, you know how the old saying is like, still sharpens still. So if you're fighting bum ass opponents like Wilder, and then finally when you fight a good opponent, you're gonna get your ass beat. You can't just go from 0 to 100. You know what I mean? So maybe they're changing their ideas, and they have to, because they haven't been successful. The actual definition of insanity is not doing the same thing repeatedly, as people like to say. That's what Einstein said. It's not actually the full quote, but that's the quote that people use in pop culture. So I'm going to use it here. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different results. So they have to do something different because they haven't been successful. So
I mean, their guys get upset every time they get step out. No, I mean, Spence versus Crawford is an example, but you can say what you want about Spence, but even he didn't really get the fights he needed. And Crawford, low key, you could say about what Crawford's resume, whatever you want to say, but he obviously got no names that built him to fucking fight these elite guys, you know?
Yeah, he had some type of name, you know, and I think too, like we've always mentioned, what I was hoping for that was going to be the finalization nail on the coffin before the PBC got saved indirectly by Mexicans, is that their actual fucking fighting schedules were getting like fucking hugely lowered. Like they were only fighting once a year, once every 15 months. So you're not gonna be able to build a good fucking foundation fighting like once every 16 months, you know? It's not what it's not what it is. Like you can't be a part-time boxer. You can't be a part-time anything and expect to be elite. You know, it's like fucking say go to your job and fucking do your job one time every fucking 16 months and have it be like a performance job. You know, like I'm an editor or I'm a stock trader, you know, I do security too. If I had to do it one time every 16 months and it actually be like a pressurized situation as a boxing fight is, a title fight, you know, a high ranking fight, like you're not going to perform good, bro. You're just not. Once out of every 16 months, how the fuck do you expect to perform good?
I mean, you fight once a year and then you're not even fighting the best guy out there. You're fighting a guy you're supposed to beat. And then you fucking get put in there with a guy that's fighting way more, and he's fighting guys that he's supposed to beat, but he's like, you're the guy he's supposed to beat now, you know?
Yeah, so you're only compounding the effects. So it's almost like you say, right? Like, well, you'll have to prove to me that you're able to fucking build a fighter because you've been doing some idiotic ass shit. Because I mean, obviously, Inoue versus Fulton was coming off a pretty big layoff too, right? And then Spence was coming off a major layoff versus Crawford. So it's like, all right.
Both were like 15 months.
Yeah, and Jermall Charlo is going to come off a how much layoff? Like a fucking 16, 15, 14-month layoff.
Yep. He fought Castano when? He beat Castano like last year, right? Like
fucking long-ass time ago. You think he's going to fucking beat Canelo? Get the fuck out of here.
Canelo's coming up fighting somewhere in high elevation
in high elevation with a fucking a guy with a juggernaut neck. Like, bro, I want to see that measurements on that fucking neck of fucking Ryder, bro, because that shit's fucking massive. You can't knock out that motherfucker. And Canelo basically made him fucking, you know, he obviously knocked him down and obviously fucked him up real good throughout the fight. So if he was able to do that to Juggernaut like that, you know, Charlo, it's not looking too good because he's already got knocked out by some motherfucker named Bellamy. She looks like a regular dude. To be honest, physically speaking, like it looks like a regular dude. You get knocked down by a guy like that, Bellamy, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. But I try not to say too much because I don't want to rob. Because obviously, the notion is right now that Canelo has quote unquote ducked African fighters, even though there's fucking none that are credible and none that are good around his weight class. And the ones that he did fight, it's just Jacobs, he beat. And he offered Charlo 2 fights already, and Charlo declined both of them. So if, you know, it's like if I offer you the job 2 times, you can't bitch at me that I didn't give you a hand. You know what I mean? I try to employ your ass. You didn't want to fucking work. At that point, you know, you're fucking lazy. You know, so Charlo, Canelo is not Charlo's, Jermall Charlo's babysitter. He has to fucking decide that he wants to fight Canelo or not. And he said no 2 times. So the fuck back of the line. So. But that narrative.
Charlo should have fought Tim Tszyu, the Australian guy, bro. But he
but when I say Charlo, I'm talking about Jermall, because there's been a lot of talk about Canelo ducking Jermall, but this is the second time that Jermall has declined to fight with Canelo, because essentially it was first Jermall, and then he stepped aside again. So it's like, dude, you cannot fucking say that I'm ducking you if I fucking offer you the fight 2 times and you decline it. Like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't work that way. So
it's pretty crazy to accuse a guy of ducking somebody that hasn't fought in 3 years, you know?
yeah, no, you're over here fucking having custody battles and crying because of whatever fucking reason. So shut the fuck up. But that's just the narrative that's been around boxing circles, right? So there is some segment of a narrative that people were saying, oh, well, instead of fighting Jermall, you should have fought Jermall. And then Jermall declined the fight again, and then Jermall jumped in. So they're like, you don't have an out, right? You don't have an out anymore. You can't say that Canelo is ducking, quote unquote, the Afro-Anglo fighter. You know, so I don't want to take away credit for Canelo, but yeah, man, if you get knocked down by Bellamy and then think that you're gonna, you know, take Canelo's punches clean on the chin and then you're gonna be all right, I don't know. I don't think so.
We'll see, man. Styles make fights, and you never know when a guy's gonna show up. But I got Canelo winning. I don't know about knockout because Charlo's fucking huge in my opinion, even for that.
Yeah, it's a bad
right now. So I mean, Colin Smith fucking 112, and he's fucking huge for his weight class. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guy comes in fucking like a tank. He's already bigger than Canelo, and he hasn't even put on the weight fully, you know?
Yeah. He's there's no question he's a big dude. You hide in a weight class for 12 years, it's just because you're looking to be an abuser. You know what I mean? Canelo could have been at fucking...
that type of damage does to your body too, right? Cutting constantly. Even if you move up, you're still you're just gonna feel flabby.
Yeah, but and there's reports that he basically, well, it's almost like the PBC had him as a backup just in case Jermall. To me, like they ran kind of like really like to the T. They control their fighters like hella hard. You know what I mean? And it seems like they had Jermall as a backup just in case Jermall decided to say, hey, you know what? I don't got it in me, bro. I can't beat Canelo, bro. I can't beat him. So they're like, all right, Jermall, you're next up. Yeah, because there's a lot of reports coming out that fucking hand injury was all fucking fishy, you know? Because I think that they were like saying like, show us the fucking document, show us the medical document, like the Tim Tszyu. And they're like, oh, no. It's fucking delayed for like the longest type shit, you know? So there was rumors about that shit. That they were just delaying it on purpose. And that this could have been for this reason. Which is good, you know? Whatever. I don't care about Tim Tszyu.
Hey, Josh, I'm in the stream right now. Do you have anybody to shout out?
Yeah, shout out to all the raza out there, to all the people. You know, have a good night. Today was Labor Day, you know, Labor Day. Hope everybody had a good. No, I didn't. I went out with the family. Saw my brothers. You know, this is that day where everybody comes together and asks you for money. So shout out to all the people, you know, out there that had a good time with their families, and I hope you drive home safely. That's all I want to say. And thank you, Not, for having the stream. You know, we've had a fucking dry streak, you know, and when you're on a dry streak, you need some lubrication, bro. So you came up with it good, and we had a good stream. Shout out to you, Not.
Bro. And with that, bro, thank you. You know what, guys? Maybe tomorrow mid-afternoon or something, I'll go live. I think I got the day off. I gotta check my schedule, but I think I get it off, bro. So why not, bro? And salute will rep it, bro. Wherever you're at, bro. I hope you come back, and I hope you keep bring back the feeling, bro. Salute, Lates, guys.